Trying and
StreamYard's
doing are
being
two
bad,
different
bad,
things.
bad. Hey, welcome everyone this evening. It's Friday night, and we're here for another topic time number 7. With me, I
Uh,
got two of my brothers in
Mikey,
arms, Mr.
Mikey, you're not.
PVG and Mr. Brother J.
Oh, there we go. You're finally live. Okay.
Yo,
Yeah,
am I working okay?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're good
Thank
now.
you. I'm
You had
finally
a
live. Yes.
delay, but it seems
I'm sorry for the late.
YouTube finally caught up there. So
Yep.
Yeah,
I see
they caught up.
Resolute
Yes,
Germ
they
is in
did.
the chat.
Yeah, the YouTube algorithm. Okay.
Sucks.
Hello, Germ.
YouTube
How
can
you doing?
YouTube can be a weird beast. That's for sure.
We
Oh
love
man.
you,
I've
YouTube.
got the link all
Yes.
set up here on. Let's go ahead and show it. Yeah. There's the StreamYard link. I've got it starred here for us. If
I
anyone wants
think
to
we're
come
doing
join us
good with
and give
the
their
three of
reactions to the passing of a dear friend of ours. Yes, if anybody wants
us.
to come up. Remember though, I'm only on a free plan, so we only get like 6 people up here. So um, I will accept anyone who wants to come up, give their own eulogy, their own remembrance of Mr. Cardinal Sin, also known as Gill James Ravel, who we lost about 24 hours ago. We had wonderful tributes. I was there for, we were there, I should say, for Tony Stark of Iron. He had sort of a meltdown, but that's okay. He was
I don't know that
driving.
person either.
He only got the news when he was at work, and yeah, and
Mm.
he was driving home in tears,
Yeah, I probably
and
melted out
I
too.
God, I hope he didn't get the news when he was driving and have an accident. Dang.
oh no, he got the he got the news after, well, before he started driving. So
Oh,
uh
good.
yeah, no, he got through it. He got through it. He just decided to party a little bit, and well, that's what Gil would have wanted. He wouldn't have wanted a real breakdown of people, but we did. I did. I lost it. I admit it. I
I lost it a long
Suzanne
time
had a
ago.
yeah.
I hey
So
Mike,
did
yeah,
Suzanne and I. We haven't recovered. Yeah,
I
go
hope
ahead,
I
PVG.
didn't get too drunk last night. Like I kind of like zoned out towards the end. I was just like drinking too much probably because I was just so fucked up like hearing the news, right? It was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it, right? So I probably drank too much. I hope I didn't make a fool out of myself. Fuck.
Oh, please. We were trying to get Tony to feel better because he had drank a lot. And it took 4 of us,
Yeah.
including, or 5, I should say, including Jill, Miss Jill, to try to help him and to get
Yeah.
him to go to sleep. Do you know he didn't even make it to the restroom? I felt so bad for him. I've been in that situation. I've been drunk before where I never made it to the restroom. That's
I
Yeah.
insane.
had a I
Yeah.
had a
It really
friend,
is.
Mikey, here at the Bond House named Stacy. She lost her what do you call them pets? Emotional support dog. And she is broken down. And I told her she could go
Yeah.
um to the social coordinator's office here at the Bond House and see if she could find a charity organization that would donate a dog for her. Because it's I now know why she had an emotional
Yeah.
support dog because she's really flipping out over the loss of the dog.
Yeah, I do see from time to time people in the store with their support animal
Yeah,
doggy. You know, they have the leash and the harness and the whole bit,
So
right?
proud to be here.
Yeah, and
PvP.
it's like that's cool. Like, you know, if you need
Fair enough,
if you need an emotional support, I have no problem with that at all. I think it's actually great that some people that just need that little extra boost, that little buddy in their life to help them get through the day. It's like, I think that's cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, when they start having a emotional support goldfish, now we're going too far.
Now we're caught up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not planning on getting a goldfish anytime soon. So
Our social coordinator said, I have an emotional support cat. I said, you're just weird.
now, if I had a emotional support girlfriend that was reasonably attractive, I totally would go for that.
Wow.
I wish I was that lucky, though. Damn, I'm striking out.
Oh, that's crazy.
I have one of them.
Yeah, we have. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
I was telling them I have one of them girlfriends that's emotionally supportive when I need her.
I gotta admit, though, I'm not really
cool.
trying. I'm just more wrapped up in work and other shit right now. So I probably just need to do.
You working shit?
No, I don't work in shit, but you know, working shit. You know what I mean? It's an expression.
But you're gonna learn about me because Mikey, it took him a little bit to get to know me. I love jokes.
Well, we all do.
If I'm not joking, you better start worrying about me.
Well, I think you've always been joking on any stream I've been on here, so that's cool, Jay.
Yeah,
I got a friend named Steve.
Wonderful.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you've been a wonderful, emotional friend and supporter, brother. Both of you guys. You've gotten me through. Both of you guys have gotten me through so many difficult moments. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have a friend here named Steve, and she
yeah, okay.
She said today something like she was getting on to me about something about not speaking to her or something. She said, "Are you mad at me?" I said, "Have I killed you today?" No. Then you're fine.
Oh, right. Hi, guys.
No.
Guess who's here?
I got something for you.
Hey, Trusty.
Hey, Trusty.
Hello.
It's the first time I met you.
I was starting to wonder if somebody else was going to come on the panel tonight. It's like, I'm kind of surprised we don't have more people on here, to be honest, guys.
I told T she's worried about if she's got enough money in her insurance thing to be cremated. I said, "Would you stop paying for that? I've already told you I'll do it for you for free." She said, "What?" I've told you this 1,000 times, T. If and when it's time for you to die, I'm gonna get a whole lot of charcoal, put it on the ground, put you on top of it, pour a lot of gasoline over you, and light you up like Birmingham. She just died laughing.
It's like kind of one of those, kind of like a Viking funeral where they take you out to sea and burn you to charcoal bits.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Roast some, bake some, ribs on top of it.
Well, just do not eat your dead friend.
No.
That would not be classy. No. Uh-oh, we lost Trusty.
Uh-oh. Did I say something to offend?
No, I'm guessing internet issues, which people seem to have quite often lately. I thought more people might join tonight. I'm kind of disappointed, guys. Like, where are you guys? I thought there'd be more of us honoring.
Hey, you guys!
I thought there'd be more people kind of honoring Cardinal on here tonight, to be honest. Like, I'm not expecting Gill to pop on because I know she hasn't been feeling well. But even if she popped on for 5 minutes, that would mean a lot, right?
You know, just kind of like going out. Oh, there you
Oh, you want to go out? Okay. Wait a minute.
get Daniel in.
I don't do men.
Hi, Daniel.
Hey, Mr. Daniel.
Hi, what's up?
How you doing?
No, we're just hanging out, remembering Cardinal Sin.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What happened?
He passed away in his sleep yesterday, apparently.
We're in a memoriam here for Cardinal Sin.
Yeah, he just died.
24 hours ago.
Shocking. I remember last night, I think, who was it that did the stream? Was it Teague or somebody did the stream?
It was Tony Stark.
Tony Stark, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I could not believe my ears when I heard like this guy had suddenly passed away in his sleep because
Tony Stark.
He was so young. He was so young. He was like 50 or whatever. And it's just.
That is young. I'm 54.
Oh, it's still it's shocking. It's shocking because he didn't seem ever that sick, right? I know Cardinal had talked on his live streams when I chatted with him and said he had bad days when he was in so much pain he couldn't do a stream. But I thought that was just like, like one of those, physical nerve kind of conditions where people have nerve pain and stuff. I didn't realize it was like some kind of life-threatening condition. Hi, Gab.
Hi, Gab.
And then when I heard he'd passed away in his sleep,
Hi, Jay. All right.
I was just, it fucked my mind up, basically, guys. It's like when I wasn't that close with him.
Hi, Jay. Return.
Go ahead.
Hi, Lemon. Hi, VVP. Yes. Hello, wrestler. He said drinking never makes you feel better. Well, that's absolutely true.
It does at night, but in the morning you feel like crap.
It definitely can, but it's never a solution in the long term.
No. Right.
I swear my social coordinator has an emotional support cat. She told us today.
Oh, Gap says Jay, we worry when you're in Star Trek Jet Nerdy. Why worry?
Wait a minute, put that up. I didn't read that.
That would be a very interesting felony, Jay.
Can you put that back up? I didn't. Wait a minute. I said, Jay, we worry when I'm in Jet Nerdy. Why would you be worried that I'm in it? You should be worried that I'm not in it.
Yeah. I'd be worried if he didn't make it. I would.
Oh, he was older than me.
That'd be very interesting. Ah, I see. He was 55. Yeah.
55 is
Gill was
way
55
too young
years
to go.
old. Yeah. 50 is not young.
No.
Well, that's what this weird term says.
50 is quite young, actually. I gotta disagree.
What felony? I've never done anything illegal.
I tell you, when I was 50, I had 10 times the energy. I remember moving to my present apartment like 9 years ago, and I made like 30 trips with the U-Haul, and I moved all my shit up on one of those big iron dollies that I had. I stacked 3 or 4 boxes of stuff at a time, and I spent the entire weekend, like 3 days, busting my ass moving, and I was in such great shape back then. I was like Superman compared to what I am now. And now, at my age, I've gotten like old and feeble, right? Because I just haven't kept up with that.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, God. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, getting old sucks, man.
There's Gap.
Hi, Gap.
Hey, guys. How are you doing?
All righty. Welcome to the chat. We have Gap After Dark. Hello, Gap. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Yeah, if you blow me up, I want to explain my avatar.
Go for it.
If you know how to blow me up, I don't.
That could be
Okay.
kinky.
Well, I ain't blowing anybody. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Hello, kitty. It looks like one of my cats. If I'm talking low, it's because
me. How the heck am I supposed to do this?
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my god.
if you
Hit
can
his thing and
trying to
see
figure
if
out how to
it'll
do
blow up.
yeah,
I'm
when
sorry.
hit me.
Hit me with your best shot.
Oh,
That's a good old Pat Benatar tune.
Yeah, I'm talking low. My mom's watching TV in her room, but I'm sitting outside on the porch, so hopefully,
well,
you know.
I
Well, anyway, you're trying to blow me up. The
Try
avatar,
TNT.
the avatar, it says Cardinal Sin. It's got 2 wrenches, and in the middle of each wrench it says YouTube, and then underneath the wrenches it says Mod Squad, and then on the back of the T-shirt it says staff, and it has Cardinal Sin's YouTube channel on it. I was one of his moderators for a long time. I had the same pain issues as he did, but I was taken aback by him all of a sudden.
Yeah, I see Mod Squad.
Yeah, and he was such a great guy. I mean, you know, he sent me, Darius Munchausen, Anti-Derivative Gill, and Canadian Spider-Man. We were his mod squads, and I'm wearing the T-shirt right now as we speak in honor of him, because he was such a great guy. Like, when I was down and out and stuff, he was like, you know, if you need help with bills or whatever, let me know, and he's like, how do you mod on my channel? He's like, you're so damn fast. I said, on my phone. He said, well, what's wrong with your computer? I said, well, it won't allow me to type and work that well. So that's why I do my everything on my phone. And he offered to buy me a damn computer. And I'm like, Gill, don't you dare do that, because I know you have my address. And he kept on bugging me, give me your PayPal, give me your PayPal, give me your PayPal. And I'm like, no, I do this because we like you. You're a good guy. He's so generous. He super intelligent. We talked offline. He took care of all of us, all of the mods. I mean, he really did. He took care of all of us. And, I'm trying not to cry because he's completely shocked that he's gone. But I try to remember some fun things, like when he was on his unboxing stream, and those pillows full of air for cushioning. He used to punch a hole in them and suck out the ancient air. He goes, "It's ancient air," and he would suck it out, and he'd go, "Oh my God, I love ancient air. What do y'all think?"
That's great.
And he used to do his Christopher Walken impressions, and it just freaking cracked me up. And I guess the best part about him is he knew what it was like to be down and out, and then when he said when he got in a position, he wanted to give back and help people. I mean, I can't tell y'all how many times he kept on bugging me in email. Give me your damn PayPal. I'm going to send you a computer. And I was like, I won't mod for you anymore if you send me the computer, and I'm not giving you my PayPal. So he's like, okay, but he kept on, and I'm jumping around, but there's just so many things. The prize giveaways, he did that because that was his way of giving back. He didn't give a damn about, did it bring in viewerships or more subs. He did it because he really thoroughly enjoyed people winning something and knowing what that excitement feels like to win something. And he's one of the smartest person I know. He could even analyze himself while he's on the stream at the same time. You know, and uh, he was just a unique individual. And then in the band he played, and you know, the memories he shared through his adventures through the band, and how he got his name Cardinal Sin, and you know, his shows Midnight to Midnight, Critical Blast. I don't know if y'all know or remember Critical Blast, but it was a trivia contest, and he used to have a panel full of people. Man, he had the hardest damn questions ever, and his buzzers, they just made me laugh. And he was like, "Why are you so thrilled at my buzzers?" I said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "They just make me laugh because you go, eh, and then you go, you are incorrect. You are wrong."
Oh man.
And you know,
Does that remind you of someone that Jay, Professor Brady Specs or John
Professor
would say
Burnett,
the
yeah.
same thing? Yes. They go or something's wrong or nope, that's incorrect.
And
Sorry, I
his
spoke that.
but you
Yeah,
know
go ahead.
he
Yeah. Go
but
ahead.
on, you know, a lot of people, you know, like may not know I was one of his mod squads, but I was. And he used to keep in touch with me all the
Yes.
time because I have similar pain issues, but I didn't have all of the things that he had going on with him. But I tell you what, he would be like, you know what, if I can get
Take
my
care,
ass up.
Resolute Term.
Oh yeah,
See you
Resolute.
on Sunday, Term.
he
Night,
was
Germ.
he was like, if I can get my ass up and get motivated to do a show all as much as I do, I'm gonna motivate you. Damn it, you don't you let that win. And you know, he told me things to ask my pain doctor for and stuff, and always trying to help me all the time, um, all the time. And just, you know, he had his way, and he didn't want to do a show unless he knew everything about the subject he could possibly absorb like a sponge, and that it would be professional. You know, Walter Bosley, one of the UFO ufologist people, and he had the gentleman who did UFO magazine. He had Robert Rosales, who did the UFO sightings, because he was really into that. And he also he knew Tracy Torme, the creator of Sliders TV show, and he actually got some press, some national press, because he was helping Tracy to revive Sliders
Thank you,
TV
Gorillas.
show. So
Night, Raw.
Night Grilla.
Yeah,
So
I think
that's
he
what.
was saying goodnight to Germ, but yeah, keep going, Gab.
Okay, and
Oh, okay.
I met him through PJ in Orville Nation a
Sorry,
few years ago, and PJ's like, you're gonna love Cardinal Sin.
didn't
And
mean to interrupt.
when Cardinal Sin found out I knew PJ, he was like,
Mm.
uh, yeah, you're gonna be one of my mods if you know PJ that well. Then you've passed the test. He said, come on, you know, you're going to be one of my mods. So I started modding for him, and his Christopher Walken stuff. Oh my God, he would just crack. I don't know why, but it just cracked me up, and it was so damn good. And his brother was always Ari was always in the chat all the time supporting Gill, and um, you know, Gill would, you know, Gill helped some people who were about to lose their house. And you know, he was just a giving, kind person. You
Mm-hmm.
know, never met anybody like him, and probably never will, because he he was a unique bird. I mean, and then when he would do his Midnight to Midnight, he'd show his movies, and he'd play some of the songs that the punk band he was in.
He went
And
24 hours?
Yeah, he
almost,
did.
yeah, he did a lot of the time because he had a hard time
There.
sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah, and he loved Black Sabbath music, and you know, he was in a punk band, and he finally showed all of us his videos, and he broadcast them on his channel, and didn't even know he was a drummer, or you know, until he showed that. And you know, we used to
But
have
he was a great singer.
yeah, and sings
Yeah, the
too.
thing I remember, Gap, is that he had a great voice. Jay has a blessed voice. I have been blessed by God with a good voice, a decent voice, not a great one. I'm sure PvP has a good singing voice, and I'm pretty sure Daniel has one. Uh, they'll have to show us sometime. I think the most memorable about Tony's tribute was I was able to sing "Fly Me to the Moon" with Tony, even when he
Mm-hmm.
was in his inebriated state. It was still a
Fly
fun
me
time.
to the moon.
Exactly. Let me play Among the Stars. Yeah.
I think actually,
Boom.
Mike, I have a really good voice, but I never get a chance to show it off. Like there's nobody I ever can sing it to, right?
We could sing a barber quartet. We got enough.
We
That'd
have
be
enough. We
cool.
could do
Well,
this.
if you
Yeah.
got a song.
Go for it, PvP. I want to hear you sing.
Yeah. You're going to have to lead us, though, Jay, because you got more of the
Okay,
higher
if you
lyrics
got
than
a
I
song that I
do.
know,
I don't.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't
Anybody
know, Lady Gaga.
anything by Conway or Elvis?
J-
something
j-
like
j-
something to where we
no.
won't
I
be kicked
don't
off by
do good
YouTube
a
people.
cappella, Mikey. I gotta have music behind me.
Now Elvis might be a better choice because I might actually know some Elvis, but you know.
Good night, everybody.
Jay, I don't know you that I don't know you.
Oh
You know,
God.
other than what I
Oh,
see you
Jay.
on Jeopardy, Jep Nerdy. But
Mhm.
you are
Jet
to be
Nerdy.
feared when you're on there, and you are freaking hilarious on the Saturday
I'm
Star
just
Trek
not.
streams. It's like, oh crap, Jay's here, and Jay's gonna bid 0.
Sometimes,
He's going to be
a lot of times,
zero.
but sometimes if I know the answer, I'm gonna go all the way.
I don't know how you
I
guys
could have
remember
refrained that a little
anything.
bit better, but anyway.
You know, I watched Star Trek a bunch, but I couldn't tell you what the number is on the bottom of a ship if there was one. I would not do well.
Yeah, I love Trek, but I can't imagine being as precise as some people. Like when I watch Gill's Star Trek channels and she's picking out details, I'm like,
I'm
really?
not singing. I feel like a woman.
I feel like an idiot when I watch some of these streams. It's like, okay,
Gorilla, if you
I
want to
watch.
come up here and sing, I feel like a woman, you just go right ahead.
Yeah, come on, Gorilla.
I dare you.
Seriously, if you watched an episode 40 times and you still can't remember all the details, it's like, I bow down to your preciseness. I bow down to your preciseness in your streams.
I don't remember what the question was, but it was a tough one, and I had to use every bit of second I could to remember. And finally, I answered it right, and I think it was Tokyo, or maybe it might have been Mikey Day. I think it was Tokyo. He said, "Damn."
There was a lot you pulled out at the last second, a lot of them. And Bird cracks the heck out of me when he's on there, you know, rigged. I knew the answer to that. Can't you take my thoughts?
I don't want to try that.
I think your gorilla wants us to sing, but he better join the panel and sing with us if he wants that.
But I have to get going because I don't want my elderly mom to scream at me. But I did want to say what I said about Cardinal Sin. Gill, I'm going to miss him. And
you were saving that for your 700 club?
Yeah, 700 club.
You know, and Gill's almost to 1,500 subscribers, and he's always wanted to get close to that, and he's close to it now. So, but thanks for having me on, Mikey, to let me say how, you know, I'm going to miss him.
I'm up anytime.
I just want to say I'm glad you joined us, Gap, and look after your elderly mama. And I lost my mom like 7 years ago, whatever it was now. And treasure every day you can, look after her,
Yeah.
I do, because she loves saying, "I told you so. I told you I was wiser than you."
yeah, it's
But
not easy sometimes, but it's like bless them. It's like I have her ashes in a jar in the next room, so it's a tough one,
Gorilla, you
man.
only
But
got 30 seconds on this post.
and my mom is Canadian, so
my
you know
mom was my mom was half British. She was born in England. She came to Canada, so
it,
I'm 50% British, I guess.
yeah, and
My
50.
dad died when I was 18, and 18 years later, my mother died.
Oh
Wow.
crap! Wow,
But
Wow.
boy, my mom can cook some stuff, some French meals. Oh my God.
nice.
Whoa. But
That's great.
nice to see all you guys,
And
Mikey.
guys, it's
Yeah,
been 18 years since my mother died. I wonder what's going to happen next.
No, don't do that. But you know
No,
what it
no,
teaches?
don't
It
think too
what it
negatively.
what it tells us is, with Gill, just all of a sudden is, you got to really stop and cherish every moment that you have,
Yes,
and the people
yes,
that you have
you're not promised
around
tomorrow.
yeah,
you.
absolutely. It's
You
like
know,
life is fragile.
Yeah, I totally agree.
We could all die tomorrow, under given circumstances of health or accidents or whatever. And uh, the magical thing is we have this great internet thing called YouTube where we can all connect on and talk and cherish each
Hello,
other's
Mr. Hill.
memories. And damn, I feel so privileged to hang out with you guys. I gotta say.
well, I feel the same way because I watch all of you and I listen to all of you, and I am proud to be part of this community that's really super positive and likes to help people.
Yep.
That's the real, and that was the heart of Gill, and
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
to be
I'm going to
part
watch
of it.
that Walton's review later. So I will watch that later for you, Gorilla. I heard it
Yeah.
was a good Walton's review, and you gave a great tribute too, Gorilla. So we really love you, my brother, and have a good night, please. I'll see you
Yeah. It
on
was,
Sunday for the watch party for Man of the Year, and then
Yeah.
we'll be there for Resolute Germ tomorrow for his Saturday morning cartoons. He's doing the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hero is in a half
Cool.
shell. Turtle power. Yeah.
Well,
So
you guys are awesome. Thank you for having
Yeah.
me on, Mikey. Yeah, Jay.
Matthew
Oh,
6:34 says, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself.
yes, indeed,
Each
definitely.
day has enough trouble of its own."
Hmm.
well,
amen.
I just want to say one thing. In life, as I've gotten older, I've realized 95% of the things I always worried about that I thought were going to be horrible and traumatic turned out to be nothing at all to
Yeah,
worry about. So
definitely.
it's like worry is a wasted emotion, just like hate is. It's pointless. There's no reason to do it. If you got to have an emotion of love, have an emotion of ambition to fulfill a dream that you have. Those are the emotions worth living for.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Gil did. But I will let you guys
Yes.
go. It's a privilege to know all of you. Thank you so much,
I
Mikey.
figured it out. There we go. Yep,
Yeah.
I figured it
Thank
out.
you.
There you are.
We
Yeah,
finally
Cartoon
did that damn.
Mascot. Yay!
I'm
I
finally
figured it
big at
out.
the end. But those are that's the t-shirt I have on right now. And only the mods got those shirts, and so I have
Yeah,
three
cool.
shirts that
Thank
he
you.
sent me. So I'll always have Gil with me. There's one that I'm gonna keep by itself and never wear it, and then I've got two
Frame
more.
it.
That's
Frame
so
it.
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, frame
So
it, man. Frame it.
So
Yeah.
it
all right.
won't ever um um whatever it's
Yeah,
called, rot or
yeah,
rot
frame
of
it.
rot
Yay.
away or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, have a good weekend, everybody. I'm sure I'll see you all again. And Gill, we're thinking about
Nice
you, brother.
meeting you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
All right,
nice
guys.
I don't think we've ever chatted before, but it was really nice chatting with you, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure we'll be able to get to do that more. That's one of my things is to get to know you guys better in the community and everything, you know. So have a good evening, and God bless all of you, and God bless
We're
Gill.
here every Friday night at 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right. See y'all later.
God bless.
All right,
Good
bye-bye.
night. Good night, man.
Be
Okay,
praying for you.
Take care, guys.
All right.
Love you.
And then there were 4.
Well, I see Raquel, one of my friends, is in the chat as well. And Raquel, you are more than welcome to come up to the panel here and say your respects. Give your respects to Gill, Cardinal Sin. There is the StreamYard a link for you if you'd like to come. Let me know.
Whoa.
Good to see
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say,
There's
it's very.
there's
It's
Hi, Henrico. Oh, I was going to read your thing here, real Daniel. Very unfortunate Mikey Carlson died. He was a good person. I came across him a few times. He should not have died. I can think of a few cool people in Discord online who should. Yeah, but it's not to speak ill will of bad
Shouldn't
people as
think
well,
that way.
especially at times like this. My friend. Yeah.
You shouldn't
Okay.
you shouldn't say that somebody else should have died. That's telling God that you're in control instead of him.
Well, the thing is, none of us are in control. We have this illusion.
That's right.
We like to paint this picture, right? We're the dominant species. We're the human race.
Mm-hmm.
We control everything. We can build
We know
great
better
cities.
than him.
We can build great cities. We can fly astronauts to the moon. We're all powerful. We're godlike, right? And it's like, nope, we're not, because
well, you know, that's an
we are ants to God.
yeah.
We
that's
are
kind of the point I was trying to
we're
make, Jay.
just near. No, yeah, that's a good way to see it there, Jay. Wow. Look, what's important is that we all have a purpose on this earth. We're supposed to help. Oh no, we just lost.
We
Jay.
lost Jay.
Whoops. Uh-oh. Jay, come on back. Jay, come on back. Yeah, I've realized that every person on this earth does have a purpose to serve. God is there to guide us, lend us a helping hand if we need, but we have to be willing to accept what comes around.
My stupid phone is doing stupid stuff again.
When we pray, I always find when we pray, we don't always get, "Hey Jay, welcome back." When we pray to God, we can't always expect that it's going to be what we ask for. It will come, but it will come in a different way than you expect. That's why God works in mysterious.
Oh, you're breaking up, Mikey, but I think you're saying mysterious ways.
ways.
Oh yeah.
We have to be ready for that.
Your internet really does suck at times, Mikey.
Well.
Oh, poor Mikey. I feel bad for him. It's like, Mikey's such a cool guy, and it's like, sometimes he just gets totally cut off with that crappy internet service. Mikey, are you with us? Hello? Mikey? Earth to Mikey? Oh, shit. Did the whole stream freeze, or am I imagining this?
Well, yeah, I'm still here. Here. Still
And Jay dropped out again, so this is not going great,
here.
actually. No, I just want to say hello to Raquel. I did not check the chat in ages, and I see she's made some interesting
That's
comments here. Yeah.
Oh, now we lost Mikey. Oh, that's sad.
She says, "Spread love, not hate." Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, there's some people that are spreading the hate. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh shit! Everybody's gone now. Jesus, we even lost Mikey. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to persevere here, Daniel. Oh, he's back. Hello. Are any of you guys still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just lost myself again, and I brought Jay back because I think he just lost himself for a minute. You there, Jay?
I don't know what the
Jay?
heck's going on with my new phone, but I think the government's involved. Dadgummit.
Damn it.
Hey, Jay, if you hear helicopters flying overhead, you're in trouble, man.
Yeah, then you're in real trouble,
I
dude.
don't hear nothing. I don't know what's going on.
Oh God. Gee,
Okay,
this was
let's catch up
supposed to.
just for a moment. Raquel says, I agree. Spread love, not hate. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah. No, please.
Did you want to say
My
something?
comment was silly.
Okay.
Please read out Raquel's
Oh.
comment.
Okay, so Raquel SSG in 2211, good to see you, hon. She agrees, spread love, not hate. Unfortunately and sadly, there are some people that don't understand that, especially on social media like Discord and YouTube, for example. Yes, that's absolutely true. And you know, it is unfortunate because people like Gill, we don't always meet the nicest people. Raquel says hello. And Raquel says, thanks, Mikey. No problem. Hey, Raquel, Gap says. And still here, just bad StreamYard. Hi, Gap After Dark. Thanks for having me, Mikey. Nice to talk to you all. Oh, you're welcome, Gap. Anytime.
Awesome to meet
come
you,
join
Gap.
us when we have another topic time. Yeah, please.
Really nice to meet you, Gap.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still hard to believe.
Rest in peace, Cardinal.
I still can't believe a man that young would just pass away suddenly in his sleep. It's just like, it's messing with my mind, guys.
Well, my uncle Homer,
okay. So it's gonna
he was at the courthouse,
for now.
and he was waiting for the returns to come in because he was running for state senator, and he won, and he dropped dead.
No, boy, that's
Holy
terrible.
crap.
He had what they call now a cerebral hemorrhage.
I've heard of those, yeah. That's like the guy on Mythbusters, that the Japanese dude, right? I forget his name. He was probably only in his 40s or even late 30s.
Ishara. Yeah, Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grant
Imahara.
Yeah.
Grant Imahara.
Awesomely cool creative dude. And he's like, what? He was like 39 or something. He had a hemorrhage in the brain and he died. Like, shocking.
Brain aneurysm. Yeah,
his vessel in his brain just exploded.
Yeah, it's scary. Being immortal is not easy.
And guess how old he was?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't get any easier as you get older either. That's what sucks. Getting older makes it even harder and harder. He was 54? Oh, okay. He was older than
He was 54 and I'm 54.
Well, Jay, don't overthink it.
58. Am I the oldest? Oh, no.
Wow, I wasn't
overthink it.
I wasn't until PvP said something.
Well, I wasn't trying to say it was going to happen to you. I was just pointing out, some information. I guess we're kind of. Are we past the part of the wake for our friend Cardinal Sin? Because we seem to be wandering, which is fine. Because I'm having fun, but
he would want us to have fun.
Yeah, that's what a wake should be, right? It's like, that's what the Irish wake always was, right? You get together, have a lot of booze, and
yep, haters gotta hate. It's true.
Rip
it's
it up.
Sad, right?
I can't have the booze. But I'm toasting, what's his name, Cardinal Sin with a bottle of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, man.
I never knew him.
I went on his live streams maybe half a dozen times, and he was always a really gracious host. He always listened to the people on the panel. I don't think
I don't know. I think it was just he just died in his sleep.
I'm guessing it must have been like some kind of heart thing.
Yeah,
like he passed away.
We all die from a heart attack because the heart stops when you die.
I'm guessing it must have been some kind of heart issue of some kind.
But if it was cancer or something, we don't know because we don't think they're going to have an autopsy. We don't know.
No, the thing is, Cardinal never talked about. He had. The thing is, he had a few bad days when he was in pain because of his condition, but most of the time he seemed to be,
what was his condition?
Right? I don't know. He never stated it. I think it was some kind of neuromuscular disease.
He was one of those, Jay.
You know how people get those neuromuscular kind of disease where they have aches and pains?
But
MDA thing?
Something like that. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, no, what I was going to say to add to that, something like that. Muscular dystrophy, probably.
Something like that, yeah.
But like I said, we're just speculating mostly at this point.
Oh, we totally are.
Yeah, I just know that it was quick. Yeah, that it was quick, it was sudden. And his brother discovered him in his bed, just gone. No life, just no pulse.
His wife didn't find him in the bed.
That's all we know.
Well, if they find you and if they find your body and you're cold, it's probably done, right?
Yeah.
That's
right.
One of my best friends was found that way. He was usually in the curling on Sundays and he missed that, and then he never showed up for work on Monday. So they basically got the fire department and the landlord or whatever to go, into his apartment, and they found him sprawled out on the bed, dead and cold as a mackerel, so to speak.
Wow.
Yeah. I miss my buddy Jim. I miss him.
When I went to the what do you call it? The observation or whatever.
Screwing me again.
And we went in there to visit Mother's body, and I looked at her and I said, "Dadgum, I don't know what they did to her, but she looks 30 years younger." Hello, Raquel.
Sorry, it's gone back and forth there, Raquel. Sorry about that. My StreamYard is screwing me over tonight. Sorry.
Hi, Raquel. Sorry for all lost in our own thoughts, but welcome to the panel.
Oh, thank you. I was when I saw Nick Weiser's 32 favorites of Nick Weiser's tweet, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? Because I talked to him for a little bit, just a week ago, and it's just a punch in the gut, really. And I mean, sadly, we watched Red Shirt, and we lost another friend of mine. They called me Mo Buddy. He also passed away. You might have seen him on Chris's Knight's channel. On the Real Review 3000 sometimes. So yeah, it's been really hard year, really.
Yeah, this year's really sucked. I gotta say, Raquel, it's just like too much bad stuff happening, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
I remember
all
going
the
on
end
last
times.
night. When I went on last night, and there was a live stream going on about remembering Cardinal, and I was really fucked up, actually, to be honest. I probably drank too much on that stream, and I probably might have been an idiot, but I was pouring out honest emotions about what I thought about Cardinal, because I probably was only on maybe.
Raquel? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'll shut up.
Oh, no, I was going to say Miss Raquel.
No, it's okay.
PvP, don't worry about that.
I'll shut up.
You're cool, you're cool. Oh,
No,
well,
don't you shut up.
Miss Raquel. No.
Famous? I don't think I'm not famous at all.
Yeah, no.
But thank you.
Miss Raquel, go ahead and tell us your best memory of, tell us your best memory of Cardinals.
Let's see. He invited me onto his live stream, and I was still like a newbie at that point. And I had a fun time. I meet some very lovely people who are still friends of mine. And yeah, he hosts like very interesting streams about the universe and really cool music, and I haven't really heard before. They're like way older than me, but yeah, I was planning to go on his other midnight to midnight live stream when he did another one. I was planning to go there, but I couldn't go to the last one because I was busy and stuff. But I wish I wish if I could have gone one more last time.
Go ahead, PvP.
That's kind of the way it is, isn't it? We think there's always going to be that next time. It's like, oh, well, it'll be okay. I can just go on and do that with those lovely folks I love the next time. And then you realize there won't be a next time because those lovely folks are not there anymore. And that's the hard reality of life, guys, isn't it? It's like, shit, sometimes bad stuff does happen.
I had a friend named Marion Sanders, and her son, he never said bye to her. And this one night, he's leaving the house to go to his house. He says, "Bye, Mom, love you."
Wow.
Never done that. Never done that. Well, the next day, he's got his car jacked up. Well, he had it jacked up on the driveway that is like a hill. And that jack just gave way and killed him.
Shit.
Oh, that's just terrible.
It's a good thing he said what he said before he got killed. Yep. Then. Oh God, life can, let's face it, guys.
It was, yeah.
Go ahead.
You're going on there, Mikey? I was just going to
he
say.
He goes in and out, so go ahead.
Yeah, no. I would just say this is a quick way to go. I'm trying to pick and choose my moments here that I don't go robotic.
Yeah, I'd rather go quick.
Terrible.
I'd rather go quick in my sleep or get crushed or killed or whatever. Because I had a grandfather who had throat cancer, and I used to go visit him at the hospital back in I guess the 80s. And he was like he sort of he actually had surgery 15 years before, and he actually recovered. And then, of course, the cancer came back in his throat, and he was in the hospital for like 5 years before he died. And I'd go there and I'd read him the newspaper, after I got out of college, at the end of the week. And it's not the way you want to see somebody die over a 5-10 year period. That is not the way I want to die. I'd rather just go quick. I'd rather just, put a bullet in my head, get me crushed under a car, have me like a heart seizure in my sleep. It's like, I just want to go quick. if it's all possible, because nobody wants to die, but yet we're all going to get there, are we not, guys?
Yeah. We haven't heard from Daniel, but Daniel, did you tell me before that you agreed with me that if you go, it's better to go in your sleep, right? It's better to go in your sleep.
Well, God, no, I don't know. That's a really hard question. I don't know. It's. I'd rather not. I'd rather not go at all. But if you ask me, I don't know.
I think the dying in your sleep is the most calming way.
If I had a choice, I'd just die. It's like,
I agree.
You go to sleep and you think, "Oh,
yeah, I have to agree too. Yeah,
I'm going to go to sleep for 8 hours, and I'll wake up tomorrow morning like I have for X number of years." And then you never wake up, and you just transition into that eternal sleep. And I think that's the most peaceful way you could go, personally.
I agree with that. Like passing away peacefully in your sleep is the best way to go.
Hail, Time Prophet. How are you?
Hey, Time Prophet. How are you?
Hey, Time Prophet. Hello.
And
Hi, Time Prophet. Welcome to the chat, Time Prophet. I've never seen him before.
Oh, hey,
Time was. Yeah, he was on the Cardinal Sin quiz. Yeah, it's hard to believe this has happened. Time Prophet, I'm glad to meet you. I am glad to meet him for the first time. Thank you, Time Prophet, for coming and showing respect. I appreciate that. I plan to live forever. I hope you can. If you find out the secret, let us know.
Let us know.
I don't really know where I want to live forever. It seems to me like it's
okay.
Well, it seems just very lonely to me to like live forever. Yeah.
I had an aunt named Aunt Mitty, and when she was 11 years old, she was dreaming, and she was screaming, and they couldn't wake her up. She was dreaming that the devil had grabbed her ankle and was pulling her into hell. And God was pulling on her wrist and pulled her up. And it took a while, but he finally yanked her away from Satan. When she woke up, her mother said, "Go in the bathroom and look at the mirror." Well, back then, mirror wasn't like what you call a mirror. And she went in the bathroom. She screamed. Her jet black hair had turned white. The pastor and the doctor was there. Doctor couldn't figure out what had happened. The priest said, "God gave you another chance. You were going straight to hell, but he pulled you out to get your life straight." And the consequence of it, your hair had turned white because it scared you to death. And do you know her hair never went back to black? It was solid white until the day she died. True story.
Wow. just to acknowledge that Brad Wolf 07, who we also know from Jet Nerdy, is in the chat. So hello, Brad Wolf, good to see you. Time Prophet said that he won the quiz only once. Didn't know how that happened. Well, to be fair, Time Prophet, I won Jet Nerdy one and only time, and I won it with 200 points. So to this
I
day,
thought you
I
won it
still don't know
twice.
how I did it. No, I only won it once. I finished the week. It was the third round, and I finished the week as the champion because I had won the third round. That's when Resolute Germ bet everything, and so.
do any of you guys remember when Cardinal Sin would do he'd put all the names in a wheel and he would spin it around for a prize?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember that, yes.
I actually won twice on that. I can't believe it. First time it was like some books, I think from Cameron Pashman or whatever his name is, which are great.
Thank you, Brad.
And
thank you,
and the second time I won, like he sent me a season 3 DVD of The Expanse. I was like, this is amazing. I can't believe how generous this guy is. I'm just like some idiot in his stream watching him. And I just put my name in on the wheel and I won this. And sure enough, like 3 or 4 weeks later, it was in my mailbox, right? And it's like, damn, I still have actually, I never did open the Blu-ray yet. And I still have that package address from Gill on my sofa. And fuck, maybe I should just keep it and frame it or something, right? It's kind of like a badge of honor getting a parcel from Gill. It's like, damn. I'm probably being stupid, but sorry, guys.
Oh no, you're not being stupid.
No.
It's very emotional, Like I have a little piece of I have a parcel that Gill actually wrapped with his own 2 hands and placed it in the post office, and it's like, wow, that's makes me feel very emotional.
Yeah.
Like I said last night, I was there for Tony's tribute. It ran about 4 hours and 5 minutes, but it didn't matter about the time. What mattered is that we all got to express our true feelings. And I don't know, Raquel, you might have been a little embarrassed to see me break down and cry if you were there last night, or if you watched the stream back. It was probably an embarrassing moment.
No.
Suzanne was here to support me.
Oh no, there's nothing
really
to be.
Hard. Yeah,
it wasn't nothing to be embarrassed about. You were in pain.
There's nothing wrong with men crying.
I was in a lot of pain.
I mean, Tony was really upset last night.
Well, I remember watching some of your stream earlier today, Mikey. You were crying for a minute or so, and it's cool.
I was emotional, very emotional.
There's the stages of grief, right? There's like denial and acceptance and all. I forget the 5 stages, but it's like the best thing you can do is to let your emotions out. If you want to cry and sob and sob and sob, do it. That's the only way you're going to ever heal, right? Because we're not machines. We're not robots. We're humans.
No.
And we have emotional pain when we lose somebody we're close to. We cry. We sob. We feel. And oh shit, I'm getting emotional. Shut up. I'll start crying. Anyway,
have any of you seen the channel called what is it called? Channel.
Oh no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What is it called? Channel Awesome.
I have not heard of that.
No.
It's with a man named Doug Walker, and he reviews old movies and some new movies. Okay. And he was reviewing Walt Disney's 1970 something movie, animated movie, Robin Hood. And at one point, right just a few minutes after the beginning of the movie, they're all animal characters playing different characters in Robin Hood. And this little young rabbit is taking his friends out to the woods to try out his new bow and arrow that Robin Hood gave him. And he pulls all the way back and he rears back and he just lets it go, and it flew way too high and went over the castle wall, and it hits its target. Then all of a sudden you hear a woman screaming.
Yeah.
and then the theme is being hummed by him, and the name of Maid Marian is being scratched off. It was so funny. I love that.
It's a funny moment.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, let's catch up. Yeah, let me just catch up for a sec here. Cameron Pasha hates me because I told him that the Loch Ness Monster was made up by the Scottish to con Americans. Wow. Wow. Okay. He says to PvP, I always tried to lose on purpose so that I wouldn't have to give my real address to Gill. I'm sorry?
Well, I did give my real address, and I have several parcels on my couch. Thankfully, I treasure now. I will keep the envelopes.
Yeah, Brad will,
I will keep the envelopes.
Don't be embarrassed. Yeah. Brad Wolf says, don't be embarrassed, Mikey. It's already get emotional when losing a friend. It is, as I know, but it's still gut-wrenching. I review old movies. That's what Time Prophet said. And, of course, Brad Wolf says, yeah, I've seen Channel Awesome. He has an interesting YouTube career. I totally agree. Channel Awesome is quite the YouTube creator. And I think that all of us here, in our own way, we were able to talk to Gill, and he treated us just like normal people. Like,
oh God,
yeah. He was so nice to every one of us, treated us equally, treated us fairly, was always excited to see us, always remembered when we came to chats. And if we hadn't been there for a while, because I had only been to a few of Gill's chats when he was, and I'd only been to like one midnight to midnight stream, and that was wild. But he actually remembered me, and he said, "Mikey," he says, "How's your channel going?"
Wait a minute, you actually stayed up for 24 hours?
One time. Well, no, he did he came close to doing a 12-hour stream. His midnight to midnight, yeah. Sometimes we'll go to 24, sometimes we'll go 48.
I always said I would stay up and watch the entire NBA telethon from the beginning to end, and I never could make it.
When like Gill first did midnight to midnight, I thought he was like. At first, I thought like really gonna do a whole stream during the whole day, and he's like, oh no. And he said, I'm not gonna go for that long. Oh, okay. It's just I'm like, wait a minute here.
Yeah, nostalgia critic. Yeah.
Technically, I guess.
Nostalgia critic played by Jay Lovitz.
You could go 12 noon to 12 midnight, so you could actually only do a 12-hour stream at the most, right?
Dear God, I couldn't even do that.
Oh God, I wouldn't even try it.
I
might try it if I ever get up and running.
I did like a 10-hour stream once a couple years ago, and that was enough. That was enough for me.
Wow, Raquel, is that on?
Dude, I'd have to run to the bathroom 13 times.
No, you gotta admit. Well, you can just like put it on pause, put it on mute and take a bathroom break if you need.
Yeah.
You know, ask one of your panelists to hold down the panel when you go to the bathroom.
That's right. That's what I've done before.
That's
It's
the
like,
thing. I'm a technological
I
retard.
remember.
I do not know how to work computers or anything, and
welcome
I
to the
was
club,
Oh
Jay.
my god.
I was told how to do this getting on StreamYard,
Welcome to the club, buddy.
and I wouldn't know how to create my own StreamYard.
It's quite easy. All you need to do is sign up with your email, and you have like three options. You can do the basic one, which is the free version, which Mikey is using now, or you can use the the free version, which Mikey's using now, the basic version, or the premium version. You need to pay for the basic and premium version.
Huh. We lost Mikey again.
Connection issues, I think.
Rest in peace.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I just want to mention the few times I went on Cardinal's channel. I guess probably maybe half a dozen times over the last 6 months, and he was always a great host. You go on, he'd welcome you onto the panel, and we'd all chat about whatever the hell was going on that week. And he was always a really interesting guy. You know, he had stuff to talk about, and you know,
Oh my god.
we
StreamYard hates my bum.
He's alive.
Yeah, I've been hearing
bet-
that people have been problems with StreamYards for the past week for some reason.
You've been crashing out a lot tonight, there, Mikey.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. Time Prophet.
That's okay.
Okay, he says Gill asked me to join midnight to midnight only a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't join due to having to go shopping. I'm really sorry to hear that, Time Prophet. I really am. He also says here, let's see. Oh, there he is. I once did a Cardinal Sin stream where Gill didn't turn up until an hour after the stream started, and I had to keep the conversation going for a whole hour. I told the story of my brother Jay, dear brother Jay, who said he fell asleep, and 2.5 hours later he woke up. And everybody at the stream was gone.
No. I did not fall asleep.
Clarify it. Okay.
I passed out.
Clarify it for me. Oh.
My blood pressure went and my blood sugar went high, and I passed out for over 2 hours. And when I woke up, I was the only avatar on the whole thing. So I got off.
Yeah, right.
No shot.
Oh.
Anyway, are any of us going to talk about?
One time I was, yeah.
I was just wondering, are any of us going to talk about our favorite moments on Gill's channel?
Raquel,
I have one that comes to mind.
Go ahead.
I believe I already did, but yeah, if you
want to
go,
well, go ahead, Raquel.
Go ahead, PvP.
Yeah, go ahead, PvP.
I just want to talk about, there was one time maybe 6 months ago where Gill decided to do some crazy gaming stream where it was really good though. It was like a really smart game. He would ask questions like, who was the emperor of Rome in the year whatever, right? Like it was like tough stuff, right? You'd have to really know your history and shit to even have a hope in hell of getting it right. But the great thing about the game is there was like probably half a dozen of us. I remember Gill was one of the panelists on that day, and you could bump
good night,
if you. Oh, good night. Good night.
Good night.
If you had no idea, if you were clueless on the answer of a particular question, you could bump it over to another panel member. And there were like probably half a dozen of us. And often I'd bump it over to Jill because I just love bugging Jill. Jill would be like, what the fuck? She was like, struggling with the answer, and it was hilarious. Like, it was so much fun because I can't remember who won the game, and it doesn't even matter because it was so much fun. But it was like all these different topics, right? It was like, ancient history, physics, chemistry, whatever the hell it was. But we had such a good time that day, and we were all laughing our asses off, and just it was like 5 or 6 of us on the panel, just commuting and having the times of our lives. And I'll never forget how good that day was, because that was a great day.
That's a wonderful. Sounds like a wonderful day.
Where does the time prophet live if it's 4:21 in the morning?
He might be in Britain.
Let's see.
I think
maybe 5 years or 5 hours. 5 years. What am I saying? My brain's screwed up tonight. I don't know where it is. I've been on an emotional roller coaster for 24 hours.
Put your hand. Take your hand. Open it wide. Put it under your rear end and push. It'll go right back to your brain.
I'm just going to suggest Spock's brain. The best line in that episode is like, brain, what is brain?
Brain, what is brain?
I love that episode. It's so bad.
I hate that episode.
Oh, it's horrible. I agree. It's horrible, but it's hilarious. It's so stupid. I love it. And it's a brilliant drinking game. Seriously, guys. Every time they say brain, you take a shot. It's like you'll be hammered by the end of that episode, guaranteed.
I'm not positive, but time prophet might be It's Google's telling me right now it's 4:20 a.m. in the morning in New Zealand. Maybe that's where he is.
Oh, he's your vice president or Mr. President, whatever.
Don't quote me on that. I'm just totally guessing here.
It probably is because Mr. President is way hours ahead from us.
And
so
guys,
is
isn't he in New Zealand? Isn't he in New Zealand, Jay? Mr. President? Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. President's in New Zealand. Go ahead, PvP.
Yeah.
I was just going to think
that... Steven's in New Zealand. Yeah. He's in New Zealand, Steven is.
Go ahead, PvP.
I was just going to say that the time prophet is something that's quite significant in the Canadian, German, UK co-produced sci-fi series called Lex, which is a great show. If you guys have never heard of it, I highly suggest you check it out. But there is some reference in the series to the time prophet, and I can't help but think that maybe that is what this is referring to, because the time prophet was, I believe, quite powerful in a certain episode, and did dictate the future goings on of our main characters and heroes in the show, right? So I do remember the time prophet being quite a significant character in that show, but you guys have probably never heard of it, so I'm probably just talking out my ass.
I want to see that.
The great show, though. It's really awesome. It's really good.
No, I mean, you're talking out of your ass.
Well, talking out of your ass sometimes is better than talking out of your mouth, I guess.
I'll sell tickets.
There's some days, Jay, when all you gotta say is shit, right? I'll shut the fuck up.
The one way or the other.
Yeah.
I'll shut
hey,
the fuck
PvP.
Up. Yo.
No, PvP.
Yo.
I want to go ahead and ask a special favor of you. Could you give us a quick face reveal? I really would like to see the awesome brother that I talked to.
I do not have a camera, Mikey.
Can you get your cam just real quick?
I don't have a cam. I don't have a cam, man.
Oh no!
You don't have a camera on
Okay.
your phone?
I do not have any kind
Yeah,
of
he
cam.
doesn't have one. He said.
I'm sorry, but
I know I've seen Miss Raquel. She's
I
she's
prefer
a
to
really
remain
lovely lady.
incognito.
Really nice.
Oh, thank you.
There is our buddy Jay. He is an
That's very suspicious.
strip Louisiana.
You will not see
And
my
he's a
face
ladies'
anyway.
man.
Yeah, I'm from Louisiana. One
You
of the
have a great
hottest
style.
dang states in the United States. Sheep dip. It got up to 105 the few days ago.
Come on.
Sometime
Santa Claus
last
kisses
week.
me. Beard man.
That's
Santa
a
Claus.
lot.
Hello, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Hey, Mikey, I have an honest question for you.
Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down.
We're
Santa
getting
Claus
close to
Lane.
that time of year again.
Don't
Oh
strike
my
me for
God.
that, YouTube.
Just think, guys, a month from now, I'll be able to buy eggnog. So Lemon will be gloriously rolling in jokes, eggnog jokes. And can you believe we're like 3 months away from Christmas? It's like, what?
Well, we got
hell?
Halloween, we got Thanksgiving, and then we have Christmas and New Year's. So yeah, it's almost that time of year again.
But
I guarantee you, if my niece, who now has a place of her own, if she doesn't have all Christmas decorations in her trailer, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's like okay, we got October, November, December. We got 3 months coming out, right? For holiday season. We have Halloween, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas. We pack it all into the last 3 months of the year. And it's like totally insane, right? It's like
I don't like Thanksgiving or Christmas anymore. And I'll tell you why.
Oh, I think you did already, Jay. I understand.
Yeah, you told us once before. Yeah.
You did tell us before.
Has Rachel heard it before?
Oh, yes.
I don't know if Raquel's heard it, but I know we did.
Yeah, you told Mikey and me like a couple weeks ago or whenever. Yeah, it was heartbreaking, man. Yeah.
It was heartbreaking. I figured
I don't like Thanksgiving or Christmas.
We do feel for your loss there, bud.
We do. We do. Raquel, how do you prepare for the holidays? What do you do?
Well, I spend time with my family.
Oh,
and it's just a traditional Christmas, Thanksgiving family gathering, really.
Nice. That's really great, Raquel.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Mm.
Does Moira get to hang out with you guys? Do you and Moira live close by, or are you guys?
Oh no, she. Well, I am somewhat her next door neighbor, but we're completely different states. She's in Oklahoma, and I'm in Texas.
Oh, that's not far.
Yeah,
there's only one border separating both of you.
Well, true. Yeah.
Shoot. That's all you have.
For 34 years, I've had to go to my sister's mother-in-law's apartment for Thanksgiving and Christmas. She's not my family. Why do I have to go over there?
Well, you don't have to.
34 years. I'm tired of this.
Not go.
I'm not. I haven't gone in 3 years. Not going this year either.
I'll tell you what.
Don't feel so bad, Jay. Yeah,
hey guys, I got this is my holiday. I am actually going to my cousin's for the final barbecue of the year because we're getting close to fall, right? And so he's going to pick me up around 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We're going to go and barbecue the shit out of all the meat I took out of the freezer. because I
No,
haven't
don't
really.
barbecue shit. You won't like it.
Oh, my cousin does great barbecue. Anyway, we will barbecue, and then we're gonna, eat our faces off and have some beers.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You need your face.
Yeah, we don't want you to go all zombie on us. I know it might
no
cause Raquel to
zombie.
go screaming.
Just
You're like, no.
a full bellies, full bellies. I got some sausages, some pig stuff, some chicken stuff, lots of stuff I'm throwing out for the barbecue tomorrow. And then I'm going. Well, I haven't had time to really, put a lot of stuff. I usually, check out a lot of stuff that I stream for my cousin and his wife to watch and have fun. Last year we watched Highlander, which was great. Like they had never seen it, and that was great fun. This year,
there can be only one. There can be only
one. What a great movie, eh? I love that film.
Oh, I love Sean Connery.
Sean Connery is like Sean Connery is like a Spanish Egyptian with an Irish accent. It was like.
He's
Ramirez. Yeah, does it get any funnier than that, guys? I love Sean Connery, man.
Raquel, have you ever seen Highlander? Have you ever seen Highlander?
Yes, I have.
It's a fun movie.
Like it?
I liked it. I've seen about probably 3 movies of Highlander. I don't think I've seen the rest though. I think it's.
I've seen the one. Yeah, I've seen the one where.
I'm not. Maybe there's one more film. Maybe 5. Maybe 5.
Adrian and Paul. Spoilers. Actually.
Right, I see 3 films. There's 2 more left.
Well, I heard the first movie, Raquel, is obviously a classic. It's so good. I heard the sequels kind of did suck after a while, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that with my stream. Go ahead, Raquel. You were finishing your thought, and I was trying.
Yeah, what did you think of the second and third ones, Raquel? If you actually did.
The first one was good. The second and third, a little bit. Not up to par with the first film, but still good. I haven't seen the rest of the films. There's 2 more films I haven't seen.
Have you seen the one where what's his name, McLeod? He is in the movie with the TV guy who plays Highlander.
I don't think I've seen that yet. The only films I haven't seen are Endgame and a animated movie called The Search for Vengeance.
I like that movie.
Those are only 2 I haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
I like the one where he's with the TV Highlander.
Yeah, I've seen the Highlander Endgame. That's the one where they took Duncan MacLeod, played by Adrian Paul, and he came and joined up with Christopher Lambert, who
that's the one.
MacLeod. Yeah, and they go up against the final man, who's like the, this guy is like the supposed to be the best, and in order to Paul has to fight Chris to defeat him, to defeat the enemy.
I can't remember who won.
It's a really wonderful movie. Yeah.
Who won that last one between them 2?
Okay.
Mikey.
And we've got Suzanne
Mikey,
Epstein
who
in
won
the chat. Hi,
who won the last one between them 2?
You want me to spoil it? Because
yes, because I want to know it.
Oh, okay.
Cover your
All right.
ears.
Well, Adrian Paul. Yeah, cover your ears, Raquel. So I'll tell him. Adrian Paul Duncan finished off. He had to finish off Connor, right? He had to kill him because
The new one
the
killed the
only
old
way.
one.
Yes, he had to
Oh,
because
okay.
they needed their combined because of the enemy in what am I saying? Avenger.
Okay.
Highlander Endgame. Duncan had to kill Connor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
hope you
like
caught
the
that
first
before he went robotic.
movie and the last
Halo the
movie.
16. And let's see. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you close your ears there, Raquel.
Now in Star Wars,
Okay.
I like the prequels more than I do anything else.
Lemon Pie, hiya. Hello, Suzanne Exteen. It's good to see you. Gorilla, hello.
I love
I
me
guess
some Jar
Gorilla's
Jar.
still lurking in the chat somewhere. Maybe. Let's see. What else was I going to say? Oh, so um, if you like the 16, you can also tell us in the chat there your best experience with Mr. Gill, Cardinal Sin, and let us know what you think about now that his passing. Um, he had a great legacy. But one thing I would love to say about Gill is that um, oh, and we lost Jay again. Whoops. Jay, come on back when you can. Um, what I like to say about Mr. Gill is that he wasn't, he wasn't the most popularly popularly known uh, YouTube creator, but what he was very compassionate about his channel, and of course, as PvP and Raquel, and I'm sure Daniel as well, uh, we all know that he was very nice to every single person in the chat, and that's the most important thing. He didn't need to be he didn't need to be a Michael Jackson or a Gandhi or a Prince, the singer, or George Michael, anything like that. He didn't even have to be Paul Walker, who also passed away at a young age himself from the Fast and the Furious franchise. People, because we met Gill. We are all better people.
I'm fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna do a large more.
I just kind of dropped out there for a minute, PvP. No, I was saying that we were all blessed to know Gill. We were all blessed. I'm not
Actually,
sure what
there's
happened
no
to
worry
Jay.
there, Mikey. No worry, because I was kind of dozing off for a minute there. I hate to say it, but it's that time of night when I'm getting tired.
Welcome back, Jay.
I'm so tired of this.
I'm good now. I might have to go and put some supper on, so I might be absent for about 20 minutes. But
what you cooking?
I'm gonna cook up some weenies. I got some hot dogs in the fridge, and I'm gonna fry some of those little suckers up and have a hot dog weenie sandwich.
Ooh,
I nearly threw up yesterday at Walmart. I was getting me some cheeseburger hamburger helper, and my aide worker, Miss Debbie, she said, "You see what it says on the box? You can use weenies in it." I said, "Oh, don't make me throw up."
Well, we all have a different taste. I don't mind hot dogs at all. So.
We do. Absolutely.
I will be absent and I will check in
Okay.
20 minutes.
All right,
All
PvP.
right. I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get some pork.
Stage.
Your grocery store is open at this time of night?
That sounds good.
No, no, no. Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Ah.
Hey, it's too late to go to the grocery store now.
Over there and rob the store. No, just kidding.
Our Walmart used to stay open 24 hours a day, and then I don't know what happened. We have something called a neighborhood Walmart. It's just the grocery store. There's no regular Walmart with it. It's just grocery. I like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird. Because it has no affiliation
pretty
with
good.
the actual
And it has
Walmart
a gas
people.
station too. Yeah.
Connected? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Did you go to the gas station and get some slushies?
I wish I had. I wish they'd bring back Slush Puppy.
Oh yeah.
I want Sonic to bring back the green apple slush.
Well, I read on Twitter, like, have some kind of news article saying that McDonald's in 10 years from now are going to get rid of their self-serving soda. I'm like, what?
It's going to be a lot quicker than that because a lot of McDonald's are already doing it. Wait a minute. What happened now? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Mikey, you still there?
I don't know what's wrong with this phone. Fixing to say TV. Shit. The new TV and new TV. Crap. My new phone and my old phone is acting up tonight.
What happens is when next screen appears.
Oh. Whoops. Well, Becky will come back. But yeah, StreamYard is not really great on phones. It's more stable with a computer.
Not good on computer either. Professor Brainy Spec's been having trouble with his scoreboard.
Well, apparently, since last week, some people have been having tech problems from StreamYards for some reason. But it is great with the computer and laptop and the phone. I'm just not sure why people are having tech issues with it on the computer for the past few weeks.
Who is Suzanne Eckenston?
Hello.
Oh, Suzanne, welcome back, guys. Hello. Suzanne Eckstein is a friend of ours. She's been lately talking with pop culture curator and also a friend of, I believe, Captain Infinity. Is that right? Yeah. So I came across Suzanne Eckstein on one of the streams that Pop did, and we were talking in the chat, and she saw my channel and saw some of my streams. She was impressed, and which I'm very pleased to say. Thank you, Suzanne Eckstein, and she got to know my wife Suzanne, and of course
for
Jay,
a second I thought Suzanne had divorced you and went back to her maiden name.
No. Suzanne's maiden name is Craig.
Just kidding, Suzanne. Love you, my co-wife.
She says love you too.
Oh, that made my day.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so Miss Eckstein, which she has a few times made sure we pronounced it correctly.
I told a friend of mine, Mikey, I told a friend of mine, go ahead.
I don't know.
Go
I was
ahead.
saying that she's been very gracious to us. Now you go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. It's your turn.
I
Go ahead.
never can. When I start talking, I can't hear if someone's talking above me or not. I was telling a friend of mine that me and you and your wife have got to get together. And my friend said, if
Yes.
you three get together, it would be like matter and antimatter come together, a big explosion. I said, I definitely got to get together with them then. We will rock this town.
Yeah, that's. I agree.
Yep. Wish I could get you to move down here. It'd be a party every day.
Well, I told Miss Raquel that one time I lived in Oklahoma, and I lived in one part of the state which was pretty close to where Moira lives, and and I actually lived in
We can
three
get
different
him
places
to.
in Oklahoma. I was Oklahoma City, and then I moved down to Lawton, Oklahoma, where they have forts. Oh, trying to get in. Sorry.
I'll give it a minute; it will correct itself.
Yeah, you're right, Raquel. It's the microphone thing. But anyway, trying to go real quick here. So I lived in the village in northeast Oklahoma City. Then I moved to an area called Lawton, Oklahoma, where they have Fort Sill. That's the Army base. Then I lived in a rental house in a town called Sterling, Oklahoma, which is near where my ex-in-laws were. My second ex-wife. They lived in a town called Fletcher, which is a very small village, very small town. So I lived in like three different places. And when I told Moira, I said, well, I recognized I'd been to Tulsa once and visited a friend in Tulsa. And I had to drive by myself because at the time my ex was working. So I went to go visit this friend, and I had to stay on the toll road the whole way. I couldn't even pull off. Well, if I wanted to pull off to go bathroom somewhere, then you'd have to pay again to get back on the toll road. So on the toll highway. So that's how crazy Oklahoma is with their toll roads. That's probably
we don't have any toll roads here.
Happy she's down in Texas.
Well, no, we have toll roads down here in Texas.
Oh, you do?
Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Especially when you go to the city and to the airport.
Dallas, Houston, Austin.
Dallas.
Love that show.
Yeah, I went to see a friend graduate from college, and I went to the old Cowboys stadium in Irving, and I looked at it and I was so jealous because growing up, I'm first and foremost a 49ers fan. And then later on, I became a Redskins fan. Oops, I mean they renamed them the Commanders. The only thing that 49ers fans and Commanders fans can share is they don't like Dallas Cowboys. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think Dallas people are pretty nice. You know, I mean, if Jerry Jones is
I've
the
never been
devil,
down
but
there.
but otherwise, they're very nice people. No, I do have a friend that lives in Dallas right now, or outside of Dallas. His name is Michael Leinert. He was a good friend of mine in high school, and he lives outside of Dallas. He does some shipping and stuff. So right around where you live, Raquel. That's why it's so. I think that's why I get along with Raquel so well. Because they live in the same area and they're nice people.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
I'm liking Raquel right now.
Hi, LDG. What's up?
Let's see. There he is. LDG Free the Net. Hi, LDG. Or as we know him, Job. He comes in sometimes. Good
Yeah, I was saying, I like Raquel right now.
Aw, thanks.
Love her voice.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of compliments with my voice. Like, I'm still taken back by that. Like, I've been like a couple of people told me I should get into voice acting. Like, I don't really think I have the acting chops, but thank you so much.
Well, we got a woman that has a little high voice like yours, and she's a DJ.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They call her Miss K.
It's just going to be a minute. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Sheila K.
Sheila K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jay, did you want me to tell you how I met Raquel?
Sure.
Thank you so much, Love and Pie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Lemon Pie is my master moderator. Oh, well, everybody loves Raquel, of course. And they love Moira Kelly too. Those girls, those gals are both cute as kittens.
We're just cute little kittens. We're fuzzy and cuddable and adorable.
Oh, Raquel bought out Sarah Lee. Nobody doesn't like Raquel.
Yep, there you go.
Well, we love dogs too, but we're more fans of cats.
Oh, cats rule and dogs drool. We know that.
Oh no! They both rule.
Okay, I got to do it, Mikey.
Yeah,
I got to do it. Raquel,
okay.
Do you know what the difference is between a dog and a cat?
Yes.
What?
Well, cats, they're very regal. Like, you can't tell them what to do. With dogs, they're aimed to please, and just do everything, do happy stuff.
Wrong. I'll give you the definition between a dog and a cat. A dog will look up at you with their sad eyes and go, "Oh, you pet me. You feed me. You put a roof over my head. You must be God." The cat will look up at you with those sad eyes and go, "Oh, you pet me. You feed me. You put a roof over my head. I must be God."
Oh my God!
Okay, Mike,
that
you
still
have
makes
before.
me laugh. Okay, that still makes me laugh. I am God. No, okay. I don't think Moo Pie and Deja Vu have said that, but in their own special way, they meow so loudly, especially Deja Vu. She's like, "Okay, I'm running things here. I want food. Give me my treats now, Dad, Mom. That's exactly
Have you
what she
seen
sounds
the
like.
meme? Have you seen the meme of the cat with a knife at the dog's throat? And the meme says,
Oh no.
hand over the treats and the dog will live.
No,
And the dog
jeez.
won't get hurt? Yeah. Yikes!
That's an
I've seen
old
that
one.
one. That's a very old one. Yes.
I mean, I saw like a I think it was some kind of clip. It was some I don't know where exactly it was in a city, but like kid you not, it was a rat carrying a slice of pizza.
Uh-huh.
It's like Jesus, they're getting big enough to carry off a slice of pizza.
Yeah, especially in New York. No, I like cats, all right. I'm just allergic to their hair.
It's the saliva, the protein in saliva.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can get this out without spilling it.
do you want to be on camera? No. Oh, you're all right. Okay.
Oh, God, that's so heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, lemon pie says that joke was a catastrophe. Nice one, Lemon. Nice one. That's awesome. I like that. That just makes me happy. You want to come here? No. I tried to grab her and she's like, I was gonna try to show you guys our oldest cat is Moon Pie. She's 6 years old. And
Okay.
I went to grab her and she's like, oh no you don't. That's how she is. She's like, oh no you don't.
They had this
Drunk.
video on Facebook on TikTok. This cat is strutting, and he looks at the camera and goes, "Meow, big freaking deal." I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, meow!
I thought
big
that was
freaking
hilarious.
Deal? I didn't
he
catch
just
that part.
Looks right at the camera and goes, "Meow, big freaking deal."
Oh, that. Okay. Now when you just said it that way,
Oh,
okay,
I forgot a part. The owner says the cat's name and says, "Say meow, say hello to everybody." Meow, big freaking deal.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I'm beginning to like that TikTok on Facebook. I really am.
Daniel, we haven't seen Coco in a while. You want to show Coco again? Because I really would like to see Coco. Or if you want to wait until afterwards, you can. Coco. Oh, I need your help. It's not opening.
Here's my kitty. She's not next to me, but here's a picture.
Oh.
Yes, her name is Pumpkin.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, Pumpkin. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
look, twinsies. Look, kitty.
Yeah. Well, I told you to Raquel. This picture is one that deja vu.
Crickets.
Yep. That's one sound I can't make is crickets. No, I was saying about Dallas. Dallas is my favorite show. Remember JR? Everybody was saying JR is a man that everybody loved to hate. Not me. He was like my uncle.
He was your uncle?
He was just like my uncle. He was a spitting image of my uncle. Not the looks, the way he acted. You didn't mess with family, bro. Or you got it. Yep. You got it. That's a big ass cookie she made. What was she trying to do? One big whole cookie? Dang. Y'all there?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm back here. Yeah. So as I was just telling Raquel real quick, this is Deja Vu on my avatar.
Mm-hmm.
And she turns 3 years old. Yeah. Suzanne, my wife took this picture of her.
Cat is named
She was only
Deja
like
Vu.
1 year old or something. Deja Vu, yes.
Oh,
And she turns 3 in December. Yeah, Deja Vu.
Nice. Mine is 12 years old.
Cute. Whoa! that's loyalty. That is loyalty.
My little dog, Brandy, she had 2 puppies that survived. The others came out dead, and one came out with a body but no head, and then the head came out a few minutes later.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the 2 that survived, one was brown fur, and I called her Samantha. And the one that my sister wanted was all white, and she called it Cocaine. And my dad said, we are not going to call no damn dog Cocaine. I'll figure out a name. A few weeks later, Gideon said, well, what are we supposed to call him? Hey, you. Whitey, dog, anything, but not cocaine.
What a snowflake.
Well, a few weeks later, he's coming. He's growing. Brown was coming out in little spots all over his body. Well, a few weeks later, my daddy opens the door and there's the dog just jumping on 2 legs, just trying to get daddy to pet him. He's tired. He just puts his foot down, says, boo, and he runs out. He said, I found the name, boo.
I was just thinking that when your sister said cocaine, the first thing I thought of was Eric Clapton's song Cocaine. And I thought every time the dog walked in the door.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear? Oh, well,
the movie.
Could have thought about that too, but I actually was thinking of Clapton, so I was trying to be musical.
I saw a scene of that movie the other day. That stupid bear eats the whole thing of cocaine. He must have went nuts.
Yeah, he did. That movie's based on a true story, Jay. Cocaine Bear. Yeah, I haven't rented it or bought it yet, but it sounds like fun. I love to see bears tear people apart every once in a while.
Are you gonna go see Equalizer 3, Mikey?
I hope so. I've been waiting. Actually, I've been waiting years to see the 4th Expendables. So we're gonna go see that first. But yeah, if Equalizer 3 is available, we'll probably go see it too. Yeah,
it's a dang good movie. I gotta see Expendables 4 too. I just saw Expendables
when we do go see those 2,
and it had Chuck Norris in it. That dude was a badass. Earth to Mikey.
Yeah, I was waiting for my mic to come back. Sorry. Go ahead, Jay. I was hearing you.
I was just saying that Expendables 2 was great because Chuck Norris came on near the end and he killed everything he saw. Then he comes right up next to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Arnold Schwarzenegger says, well, who's going to come up next, Rambo?
Oh, yeah.
He comes up to,
yeah.
Arnold comes up to Bruce Willis and says, I'll be back. He said, you've been back. I'll be back.
I'll be back. No, you've been back enough. I'll be back. You just drive.
Yeah,
that's what Bruce Willis said. You've been back enough. And then he goes, oh, yippee-ki-yay.
Well, don't be surprised if you see sometime near the end of this year, between now and the end of this year, that we hear that Bruce Willis has died.
I know he's going through some issues right now. I know that. So I wouldn't be surprised. No, I wouldn't be surprised if he does up.
It was so bad that they had to write his lines on cue cards.
I know. He went mental. Yeah. Oh, I know it very well.
Well, I hear basically Bruce is suffering from severe Alzheimer's, so
yeah,
his memory's probably pretty much shot to shit, right? So,
yeah.
Oh, and welcome back, PvP. Did you get your hot doggy? Did you get the hot doggy?
I've been eating and chowing down and just lurking. So.
Okay, let me ask you something, PvP. Now you're the oldest of us, and I know that as we get older, we really enjoy our chocolate and things like that when we can. Except in our case, where my wife and I are suffering from diabetes, so it's very hard. But do you like to put everything on your dog, like everything?
Basically, I got bread that's been too long in my fridge, so I've been basically frying it up with some olive oil to kind of toast it. Yeah, and then I'll put the dogs in and I'll roast I'll cook those in the olive oil and get them all nice and plump. And then I'll put a couple onto the bread, and then I'll basically put on some ketchup. And
bread. That was our hamburger bun, hot dog bun, and sandwich bread.
Yeah, I'll just put some ketchup and mustard and whatever on there, and it's a simple. It's a simple thing, but it fills your stomach up, right? So,
Yeah, if there was a lack, wouldn't you agree, Raquel? If there was a lack of bread in the house in regards to buns or or hamburger patty buns or hot dog buns, you just go with regular bread, right?
Yes, I have done that before.
That's
how bread works really well. Yeah, I just kind of cook it, fry it up in the pan to get it kind of crispy with the olive oil, and then I just lay whatever on top of it.
Hot dog?
And then I get my fork and my knife, and I just cut it into little bits and chow down. So
you don't put chili on it?
Oh God, no. Yeah. I'm not that complicated.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh my God,
no, I'm not into chili.
It's too spicy.
Chili's not my thing. Yeah, I don't like spicy food. I never have.
What chili is not spicy? Don't get the hot, get the mild.
I don't do chili, and that's all I will say.
That's fine.
Let me pass that.
Well, I think eggnog's probably going to hit the shelves around the end of next month, so I will let you know when it does.
We used to have wholesome
it's
bread
too.
box
There's no
store.
eggnog
Recipe.
available yet.
Yeah. We
No,
used to have
no
a wholesome
eggnog.
bread box store, and they sold bread for $4. Day old bread for $4.
It's always good to get stuff on sale.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got I got 6 bottles of pop today, which are usually like $1.50. I had a rain check and I got them for 59 cents a piece because today was the last day. So I went through and I paid like $4 when I probably usually would have paid like $10. So that was all right. I'll keep you posted though, Lemon. When I'm one of these days, Lemon, I will be drinking eggnog while I'm doing laundry, and I'm sure that will shoot you into the ecstasy zone like you've never been there before.
You know what I'd like
God.
to see? No. You know what I'd like to see is when we do a future stream, all of us together, hopefully. Um, let's hope nobody else drops dead. Okay, towards the end of this year, let's all pray for that. Okay, pray for each other that we all make it. All of us. But yeah, if we get to the when we get to the end of the year in PvP, I would love to get at least a screenshot of you with a small carton of eggnog in your hand and something
How
else
you
to
gonna do it when he doesn't have a camera?
Well, I'll
well,
see what I can do.
camera. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
technologically out of it. To be
Impaired?
honest.
Well, you could get those webcams
okay.
on Amazon.
Yeah, that's true. You can.
Well,
especially for your phone PvP. You can do
yeah,
it.
I don't have a cell phone. My cell phone died. It exploded.
Oh
So,
shit!
No.
yeah,
Oh,
now that it's gone to the collection agency because I'm not
The
paying
government's trying to kill us with
$200 for a
exploding
dead
cell
phone.
phones now. Dang.
Oh,
I
Lemon
did.
Pie, you are hilarious. He says
Lemon
target
Pie.
hunting sense is how PvP ended up with 8 drones of Nog. Yeah.
Well, you heard.
It was quite true though, because there were like I probably did get 8, and they were. Thing is, they were like usually like $6, and they marked them down to like 59 cents because they were going to expire. So I was like, okay, they're in a plastic bottle. I can just drain a tiny little bit out of each of them before I put them in the freezer. So, for expansion of ice and whatnot, which I did, and it was all good. And so I was like saving, like, God, I don't know how many dollars I saved that last year, but it was a lot. And I take it out, I put it on the counter for a day, thaw it out, and tasted fine to me. So, all good.
I'm gonna help you out PvP. Lemon Pie, my dear friend and brother. I'm gonna call you out. If you go ahead and buy some eggnog for yourself this year, okay? Like you're saying right here on your post. I want you to come by in December when we do a Christmas show, which I'm hoping to plan for.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then I want you to come forward, Lemon Pie, come up to the chat here, come on to the panel, and show us you drinking eggnog, and I'll be satisfied.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
I want to see Lemon on the panel. Exactly.
Now I love.
You know what I'm really hoping to do at the end of October.
He is awesome.
I'm thinking the end of October, November, December when it's eggnog season and it's like eggnog crazy everywhere. I'm planning on buying a carton of eggnog. I'll buy a carton of eggnog and I will do my laundry while I'm drinking eggnog. How does that sound?
Oh, okay. Raquel,
I mean,
did you hear about the train explosion? Explosion near a rail station or something in some state this week.
No, I haven't.
It's near like Colorado or something like that. I said, this is ironic. This is like the fourth or fifth one. I wonder what the government's trying to do.
Well, if it's the fourth or fifth one, it's not ironic. It's like fucked up and tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
government's up to something.
Surely.
That's weird. Well, why would the government want to be killing off their citizens though? That makes very little sense.
Well, I think Lemon Pie that I'm pretty sure Raquel's interested because she enjoys the banter and the conversation. He says, wondering what's going on. This is DPVP lore and history. And then, yeah, exactly.
Well, Lemon Pie, if you really want to, I can get even weirder.
oh shit! We can all get weirder, but maybe we should not go there.
Oh man! Oh my lord, that would be nuts. Yeah, Daniel, I do hope it ends soon. The thing I found out though, Daniel, is that they're still gonna run. What do they call it?
Yeah, but this strike is getting really just drawn out. It's so annoying.
I get it. I get it, but they're gonna run a few movies still. Yeah, they got some good movies actually coming out in November and December, which we've seen trailers for, and these were already in the can before everything went to crap. So,
and all the screen, the writers' screen guild, the actors' screen, whatever guild, they're trying to stop all these movies coming out until the strike is over with. But the courts are so backed up that I don't think they're going to listen to the argument.
Well, we were supposed to get Cartoon of Dune this November. That's not going to happen because that's been pushed back.
No, they pushed it back sometime around 2024 or 2025, something like that.
Yeah.
So I guess there is another movie people can watch that to me is somewhat similar to Dune. It's called, I think, Rebel Moon on Netflix.
I've seen a trailer for it, and it does look similar to Dune in some ways. Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm pretty interested in watching that.
It would be interesting to check it out. Yeah, it'd be interesting to check that out because I'll tell you something about Dune if you guys are curious. I used to own 3 versions of Dune. The one version, which lasts for about 4 hours, it's too long for us. Had the fake director. His name was Alan Smithy. Then there was a 2.5-hour version that David Lynch took over. The guy that did Twin Peaks and everything. So he took that over, and he put out a version that was 2.5 hours. Now there is an unedited version, which lasts for about 3 hours. That one other director did before Lynch. And this is the original Dune that had, McLaughlin, Kyle MacLachlan and Sean Young and Sting and that's Faye Ralph, my favorite role, my favorite character. And and a young Sir Patrick Stewart, and I mean it was great. And I loved it. And then they put out a Dune mini series on HBO. I was like, why?
And I'll tell you why, Mikey.
Said, well, it's just a
cash
thing.
cow.
Like, well, Herbert books.
It's all about the money, is it not?
Yeah.
I agree. It was all about cash, that's for sure.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get going and get some sleep. Um, thank you, Mikey, for
Oh, is
having
party
me
over?
Okay, Raquel.
on the panel, and
Hey, Raquel, before you go,
hmm?
hold on, Raquel. Hold on.
Hmm?
Live long
Yeah,
and
just hold on for
prosper.
a sec. There you go. I figured this out now. You're yes. So tell us what your plans are. What are you going up to?
Oh,
What are you up to?
well, I'm not really here to show up my channel or anything like that. I just want to come up here and you know, say my piece about Cardinal Sin and remembering him. Um, yeah. So thank you so much for having me on here, Mikey. I appreciate it. It was fun to talk to all you guys, and I'll catch you soon.
Well, it's
Uh-huh.
very
Come
nice
back
that you
again
came on.
next Friday at 9.
Very nice you came on. We all enjoyed talking with you, and we
Yeah.
hope this won't be the last
Yeah.
time. We hope you'll be on our
Yeah,
panels
Raquel.
many more times because you're welcome.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, guys.
Many times. Yes.
Hmm.
You are more than welcome. You are allowed to come, and don't forget to bring Moira too, because she is also allowed to come and become part of
All right.
our panels when we do future topic times. So please, yes,
All right. I'll let her. Oh, we'll
please
let
tell
her
her.
know.
Yeah, please.
All right. You guys have a good rest of your
And you
evening.
girls can come.
You too. You too.
Uh,
Have a
You
all
good
too,
right.
one.
Good
Miss
night,
Raquel.
everybody.
It's
Good
Night
night.
night.
good night, honey. Been a pleasure.
Well,
Wow, she is
that was
amazing, isn't she?
that was great. We got a new panel member. I don't think she's ever been on any panel I've ever been on before. And isn't it great?
Well, I've seen her. Yeah, go ahead, PvP. I've seen
Guys,
her. And
I
she's
just wanted to
amazing.
say, isn't it so great when we get new people that suddenly discover the community and they decide to take that big leap and join on a panel and just chat for a minute or two, and even if they don't say a lot, it's like just to have their presence is very, very cool, heartwarming, and enjoyable, right? And I just want to say thank you, sweetie. We
Yeah,
all had
thank you,
fun talking
Raquel,
to you.
for coming. I appreciate that. Lemon Pie
Yeah.
says, imagine David Lynch. Now, he's talking about the guy I just told you that redid Dune. And he
Oh
says,
my
imagine
God.
David Lynch depicting PvP's legendary eggnog parking lot.
Have you guys ever seen that early David Lynch one? Was it Racerhead?
Yes,
Have you
Eraserhead. I've seen it.
have you
Yes.
ever seen a
Yes, I
Racerhead?
have.
Okay, I'm thinking a Racerhead
Daniel,
with a
have you ever seen
combo.
that?
I've never seen that. What
Oh
is that about?
God, Daniel, you have to
Okay, tell him
watch that.
about it.
That will warp your brain, dude.
Mhm.
I first saw Racerhead back in, I think it was in the late 80s when I
Oh,
was at
God.
art school. And one of my art school buddies, who was like, we were good
Better with
friends. So I guess it was a Friday night.
peace and love to you.
He said, come over to my place, dude, and we're going to smoke a doobie and get high. And we're going to watch this really crazy film. And of course, we did smoke a doobie and we did get high. And then he puts Lynch's Eraserhead on, which I think might have been one of his very first films. And it was so fucked up. I couldn't believe it. It was just, but fucked up in a good way. It was nuts. It was like scary, scary shit. And it was like, man, this is a film. If you haven't seen it, you really should. But
What do you know, Joe?
Not for the fan of heart. Not for the fan of heart. Anyway, I lost my track there. I know I was going somewhere, but I just remember me and my buddy watching this stuff, and it's like, this is
From what
really
I
messed
recall
up.
of it, I thought it was, yeah. No, I thought it was more warped and less scary. Yeah, no, it's more warped and less scary to me. I mean, that's just my
It
opinion.
wasn't really scary, but it was just so, it was
but it
just so
is a
disturbing.
it is a crazy thing.
Yeah, it wasn't like a horror film, but it was just like very
Oh, for
disturbing,
sure.
right, Mikey?
Hello, Joe.
I actually love Blue Velvet. I think
Oh,
is a
yeah, it was
much
very
better film.
disturbing. And yes, Lemon Pie, that's actually a good
Yeah, I think Blue
one. I
Velvet is
love Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet's
Yeah, I love that one too.
quite excellent,
That's a
actually.
great film. Do love Blue Velvet. The guy from Apocalypse, yeah, the guy from Apocalypse Redo.
Redux.
The guy from oh, what's his name? Writer, yeah, in Blue Velvet.
What I like
Right?
about a lot about Blue Velvet is too the way they use the music. Like they have some of Roy Orbison's music, and I'm a big fan of Roy Orbison because I think Roy Orbison might be the greatest male vocalist that ever lived. Like you listen to that man, you listen to Roy Orbison's best tunes, and that man had a vocal range that is astounding. Like, fuck, I can't believe how good that man was a singer.
And we also we also say hello in the chat to Mr. D.D. Myers Jr.
Hello.
I think this is the first time I've met you, D.D. Myers.
Yeah, welcome.
And D.D. Myers says, hello. All the Cocaine Bear movie was pretty funny, was a little different. I never saw it, but I believe you, D.D. Myers, I do. Joe says, hey. And then he says Blue Velvet was cringe. Oh, well, if it's cringe, we need to tell Gorilla so he can play the cringe stock.
Well, Blue Velvet had cringy moments, but it was not cringe.
Dennis Hopper, that's it. That was it. Yeah, Dennis Hopper. Thank you, Lemon Pie. PvP is a lot like Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet. Just kidding.
Thank you, because I'm not sure about that. I don't think I'm quite that weird. I mean, you guys have seen. You guys
Hopper
probably
was insane.
I don't know if you guys have seen Blue Velvet, but it is a pretty weird movie, right? I mean, Dennis Hopper's great in it, but
yeah, I think that Dennis. Yeah, he's great in it, but yeah, no, Blue Velvet has its own appeal. Unless some people have actually seen it more than once, I don't think you really quite get it. I think you just have to see it more than one time.
Yeah, I probably watched it like 3 times over the years, Mikey, and it's a very strange film. But if you really give it a chance, it's actually quite great, actually.
Lifetime. So.
But it is weird. But pretty much all his stuff is weird, right? Like that's David Lynch. He's a weird guy. It's like how many of you guys remember watching season 1 of Twin Peaks and totally getting into it, right? Hello.
Yeah, with Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah,
Kyle MacLachlan. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
But it was
I
good,
got into
right?
it, but like, why?
Well, that's my feeling. It's
I'm
like,
not saying it's wasn't good.
It's like, why am I enjoying this shit? But I am, right?
Yeah.
And the first season I thought was really great, and then it started to kind of fall apart in season 2. But I'll never forget, I had moved to Vancouver to go to art school, and of course, my mom, bringing the mom she was, she decided to put a frozen turkey in a bag on the bus at Christmas and drive to Vancouver so we could have a turkey dinner for Christmas. I'll never forget that. It's like, bless her soul. I had such a great mom. So she shows up, knocks on my door. She's got this frozen turkey in the bag, which is probably half frozen by, after on the bus for like 9 hours. So we cooked the turkey.
You're right, Joe.
Oh God, we cooked the turkey the next day, and it was delicious, of course. And then, as a treat, I had my VHS machine, and I've been taping I taped all of David Lynch's stuff, right? All of Twin Peaks. So I played all of Twin Peaks for her, and she just totally loved it. She was like, "Oh, this is great." I'll never forget. That was a hell of a good weekend. That was a really good weekend.
Twin Peaks was definitely weird crap to me. But yeah, Gordon probably makes a good point there too, Dean. Well, yeah, Dean Stockwell was told. And we miss him because he's gone. Because to me,
well, that was the weird thing. It's like
that was very good.
I do think Twin Peaks was probably pretty much the peak of his career, and even though season 2 maybe started to go downhill, it was still pretty entertaining. But after he did Twin Peaks, it was like,
I agree with you there, Joe.
It was pretty much garbage, right?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, just a weird thought. Are there any other shows that you really loved in season 1 and then they kind of went sideways after that?
No.
Just a weird
Everything gets better at season 2 or 3.
Not always.
Yeah. I think there was a few moments I got to watch of Twin Peaks. I got to watch maybe the first 3 seasons. And I thought season 3 was like awesome. The first 2 seasons was just, you were just trying to figure out the characters, Laura Palmer, Kyle playing a FBI guy, like Lemon said, Dean Stockwell played a stoned out him all the time.
Mikey,
and you were trying to understand why Laura Palmer got killed.
Yeah. Well, that was a big mystery, right, Mikey? But are you sure you saw 3 seasons? Because I'm pretty sure it got canceled after 2.
What's that?
I think it got canceled after 2 seasons.
I think he's talking about the renewal.
It was like on CBS or whatever, and I
thought it lasted 3 seasons.
Oh no, I think it got through 2, and then the network killed it.
Huh.
Twin Peaks.
Huh.
Yeah, Twin Peaks. Yeah, I really thought the first season was pretty enjoyable. I really liked it. Season 2 was kind of hit and miss, but yeah, I think they pretty much axed it after the end of season 2 because I guess the ratings had probably dropped or something.
Yeah, it's 2 seasons, Mikey. You must be talking about the renewal when it came back.
Or maybe you're talking about the movie they did, like some years later, which I heard is god awful shit.
It came back in 2017 for
Yeah,
a
I
third
heard the movie
season.
was.
Yeah,
I heard the movie was
right.
garbage.
That's what I was talking about. Right. The movie was a bit of crap. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I heard
I
it was
really
bad.
meant to say the second season to me, yeah, the second season to me was a lot better than the first. So I was really disappointed when they got rid of it after 2 seasons. So,
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I like the second season.
I remember watching it like when it was actually airing like live, because I was like at art school, and it was one of those shows. Even as a college
Oh
student.
yeah, Joe, we're okay. We're okay. It's just our StreamYard. The StreamYard is behaving like a bastard. So
Yeah,
so yeah,
we're
but
fine,
we're okay.
Joe.
We're okay.
We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
I
Joe.
actually should.
Arrow
I
is a
should be
perfect
doing
example.
laundry, but
Oh,
I'm too
great.
tired right now, so I'll do it in the morning. So
I'll give you an example of a
Okay.
show that went wicked, weird on the second season. The Colbys.
What was that?
sounds good.
Oh, the Colbys? Oh my
Yes.
gosh. That was the offshoot, wasn't it? Of Dallas. Was it Dallas or was it the other one?
No,
Falcon Crest?
Dynasty. It's a
Dynasty. Oh, John
it's
Forsythe. Oh, yeah.
what is it called?
Okay.
A spinoff of Dynasty.
A spin-off. Right. Yeah, John Forsythe.
And some of the
Yeah.
characters came on Dynasty after it was canceled after the second season. Now this show didn't go weird or crazy, but Barney Miller in the third season got really good because they got rid of the Puerto Rican guy and made Harris a regular with the Japanese guy. Trying to think his name. Nick Yamana. And it got really even better when, but it was okay, but it would have been a lot better with Fish staying on Barney Miller instead of saying that he's going to retire because he's gone to what's it called, automatic retirement because he's reached the age. The man was just a few years older than Barney Miller, so it made no sense that he would retire. And when he left, I liked what was his name? Sergeant what was his name?
Was it Fish?
No.
Was it Fish?
No, Fish left and this guy came to take over the vacancy.
Right, and I know the actor you're talking of, and I can't.
Steve something was his name, and his character was Sergeant.
Wojciechowicz.
Well, no, Wojciechowicz was always there. This guy was.
You're not talking about Abe Vigoda, are you?
No, that's Fish.
That was Fish.
Mm-hmm. The guy I'm thinking of is Steve Lansing or something.
Yeah, hold on. I can find it. Give me a moment.
Sergeant.
If I go out, you guys will cover me, right? If I fall out,
yeah.
Hold on.
But anyway, he was good.
His name was Steve Landesberg, and he played Arthur Dietrich.
Arthur Dietrich. I can't believe I couldn't remember his name.
Oh yeah.
But
I remember.
There was a little person who was a police officer that would sometimes come
Jack
in.
Jack Yamana.
Yeah, he was Yamana.
Yeah, Yamana.
I do remember Dietrich.
Right.
He was a very dry humor guy, but he was pretty funny. Very dry humor, Dietrich, though.
And so was
Yes.
the little
Randallsburg, yeah. He was a comedian. I found out a backstory.
Yeah, he was a comedian in real life.
Oh, go ahead, Joe.
Barney Miller was a fucking awesome show, guys. I gotta say.
Yes, it was. 8 years.
I haven't watched it in decades, but damn. And what was the guy that went on to do Firefly?
Ron Glass.
Ron Glass. What a great actor.
Well, he was a stand-up comedian, and
yeah, but when Ron went on and did Firefly, he showed his dramatic wings, did he not? Like,
yeah, he was a preacher.
He only did like 16 episodes, but damn, he was good as a preacher in that show. I loved him.
Hal Linden, and Max Gale, who played Wojciechowicz, and Barney's wife. And Barney's wife, the woman that played his wife, those three are the only ones left alive from the cast.
Shit.
Really?
Well, time does take a toll. It's just like Shatner's like what now? He's 92. He's like one of the last.
92 or 93.
Oh shit!
Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine how big a deal is going to be when Shatner passes one of these days? Can you imagine the wakes we're going to have honoring our Captain Kirk?
May not be any at all the way he's such a ham and everything.
I think there's going to be.
Don't get me wrong. I love Shatner.
He's a ham, but
no, guys,
he's a ham we love.
But the last two actors of the original series hate his guts.
No, but do you remember PvP and Jay and Daniel? Do you remember for a long time they thought Abe Vigoda was dead? And for like the longest time, he would come out at the end of the year and say, "I'm Abe Vigoda and I'm still alive."
I remember that
until he finally died.
I
thought it was hilarious.
I remember that trope back in the 70s. Like there was no internet. It was just like I don't know how you'd even hear about it. But it's like, oh, Abe Vigoda passed away. It's like, what the fuck? You know, that trope has been going on for decades and decades. It's like it's insane. Yeah.
Hey, Lemon Pie, would that be a nightmare? Look what he says. PvP turns up in people's dreams, says he needs his gagang eggnog backwards.
Oh my god.
Lemon Pie is surprised I actually pronounced that.
The only dreams I want to
He was 84 years old, Abe Vigoda was.
Heroes. Big drop.
84 years old.
On everything. Oh yeah, Heroes, I promise. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, I and that was the funniest thing because I would always check the internet, and it was funny when after I married Suzanne, I said, "Is Abe Vigoda alive or dead?" And that was one of the first people I kept checking on to see if he was breathing, and he would just he'd pop on.
Hal
and say
Linden is 92.
Holy crap, 92. Holy
92.
shit! How many years are we talking about here, man?
92 years old.
When did Barney Miller come out? Yeah. When did Barney Miller come out? Because I know he was at least
70 something. Max Gale is 80.
80.
Yeah, Barney Miller was a big hit in the 70s. Like it was a big hit.
Oh, I loved it. And
it was
then
a great show.
Yeah, and then Taxi came around with Danny DeVito, a young Danny DeVito. Holy
Taxi was a great show.
Barbara Barry. Barbara Barry was the wife of Barney Miller. She's still alive at 92.
Wow.
It's cool when old actors are still around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who was the one that she was around for a long time and then she passed away? Not just Betty White, because I was thinking of her first.
Anyway, Betty White was like almost 100, and she died like 2 weeks before she was 100.
Yeah.
Right?
That
Yeah.
sucked. I was like,
Yeah.
"Come
Now,
on, Betty, you can do it." And it's like, "Nope, I guess she didn't."
Yeah.
the Puerto Rican guy, Detective Chano Armangual, Barney Miller of the first two seasons, he died in 2021 at the age of 83.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was only like in
Yeah.
some early
Yeah.
episodes.
Did he, Jay? Did he die natural or was that of COVID?
Let me see.
But I thought he died of COVID. There was
He
a number
died of stomach and liver cancer.
Ooh, even
No, it
worse.
doesn't sound like COVID then.
No, even worse.
Cancer
No.
sucks. Fuck, I
Cancer
hate
does
cancer,
suck.
man.
Well, I told you earlier, guys. I told you that when I first learned about Gill, just going back to Gill here for a moment. Rest in peace, my dear friend. But I told Tony, I said to Stark, I said, look, my wife has lost 5 dear friends to her this year, 3 to cancer, 1 to COVID, 1 died of a heart attack in their sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, just
fuck.
out of the blue. And then now Gill. And I was like, I hope to God nobody else drops out this year because it just sucks, you know? It just totally sucks.
Yeah, it does get really hard, doesn't it, Mikey? It's like, you know, I mean, I love life. I love life, and I love hanging out with you, all you awesome dudes, when we talk and we share and we have fun together.
I love
But
all 4 of you guys. All 3 of us are, well, I love you guys, okay? I'm
but
not afraid to.
but
Evan
then
the Pie. Yeah.
we are facing the inevitable Grim Reaper that's going to take that scythe and reap us one of these years when even if we're not ready, right? It's like he's going to come and he's going to go, "You're done, asshole." It's like whoosh,
Yeah,
whoosh, you're done. You know,
yeah.
just like poor Cardinal.
Well,
You know,
as
it's like, oh fuck.
as long as he doesn't, as long as he doesn't scythe my ass, I'll be okay. If you just cut my head off, I'll be all right.
Well,
Better hope to God it'll come back as a zombie.
I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but bless Cardinal Soul's, his soul. At least he went peacefully in his sleep. And I'll tell you guys, if I have any future possibility when I pass, I think I'd probably prefer to just peacefully, go to bed one night and never
Yeah,
wake up.
me too.
You know.
Yeah, everybody from the creators, the music composers, the producers, and all the actors except 3 from Barney Miller is dead, except for 3. It says, Lemon Pie says, PvP turns up in people's dreams and says he needs his Igunni egg, means eggnog backwards.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really don't want to.
I was trying to pronounce it.
I need my eggnog.
I was trying to pronounce it. Ganga. Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to say. That's how I was trying to pronounce it.
Eggnog.
Oh God.
Like the zombies go,
I'm never
brains.
gonna live there.
Oh, okay. Gaganji. That's how it's pronounced. Okay. Gagangi or Gagangi. That's what Gagangi. Lemon, you're turning us into universal translators here. What are you doing? Yeah, Joe probably said listed as COVID. Yeah, Joe, it could have been. There's a lot of people that went away with the COVID thing. So yeah, that's possible. Okay, so what I want to let you guys know, and I might have mentioned it in a previous stream earlier today, or possibly in a previous stream before that. I was going to let you guys know that there won't be topic at a time for at least the next 2 weeks, because Suzanne and I are taking some personal time. I'm sorry, Jay. I just want to let you know. Oh, I know, but we'll be back. Oh, don't do that. We'll be back the first Friday in October for sure. And we're gonna come up with a lot of great topics and a lot of things that we're gonna talk about. So, but yeah, I talked to Suzanne and she agreed. We just need to step away for a couple weeks to recharge our batteries. Um, I think even a question of trick. Conti said he was taking 6 weeks off, and I was like, wow, okay. No, I don't think he will, but maybe a couple weeks.
Oh yes, he has done that before.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he has done that before. That's true. So I hope you guys won't miss me for 2 weeks. I will be in on Chip Nerdy. Well, actually, okay. Resolute Germ is doing his Saturday morning cartoon, so I'm going to try to pop in on that. He's doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Heroes and a Half Shell Turtle Power. Try knocking that one off YouTube. Anyway, yeah, so he's doing the original
I'd
tomorrow,
rather
and
watch the
then
Super Friends.
well, ask him, Jay. If you come by
That's
tomorrow,
okay.
ask him to do the original Super Friends.
I got
That's
all of
great.
them on DVD.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. So tomorrow is his Saturday morning cartoon. Jet Nerdy. I'm sure that Jay and I will both be there.
If I get back from Mississippi in time.
Um, it'll be
Hello?
the last time I'll be doing.
Hello.
Did you hear me, Mikey?
I heard you fine, but I don't know if Mikey did.
Oh, no,
Mikey,
I'm just waiting. No, I'm just waiting to come back because my microphone just decided to go out again.
I said that I will
Yeah.
try to make it, but if I can, because I'll be in Mississippi most of the day.
Oh, Mississippi. Okay.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a great
I,
movie called The
yeah,
Ghost of Mississippi,
I
which
can't
we
make
have.
any promises, Mikey, because I actually should have done some laundry and house cleaning tonight. Obviously, under the circumstances, with Cardinals passing, I didn't get any of that shit done, but I'll do it in the
Well,
morning. I'll just,
you had a legitimate excuse, PvP. You
yeah,
said
I'm
no one
gonna,
will think any less of
I'm
you.
I
gonna,
hope your card works.
I'm gonna crash soon, and I'll do it. I'll do all that shit tomorrow morning, so it should be good. Because I'm
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
My
Okay,
it's
my
getting late.
PvP.
my cousin will be picking me
Hold
up
on.
around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So
Okay,
hello.
so PvP, you go ahead and hi. So tell us how's that music list coming along, and when will
Oh,
we
it's
see
coming along way too
evidence
well because
about it?
I got like 800 songs on it now. So I'm driving myself insane trying. You know, YouTube's editing software is garbage. It's like you got to drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. It drives me nuts. It takes forever to edit anything. So, and it's probably going to at least another month before I make it public. It's like it's ridiculous, guys. Good old YouTube, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to it. Uh, let's see. Jay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us uh, uh, what your
I
future
can't
plans
tell
are,
you
my
the
friend,
nuclear
my brother.
secret codes. What do you want me to do?
I think he wants Mikey to tell you about your channel or something.
About my what?
About your channel, if you got a channel.
Oh, I don't have. He should know. I don't do anything on my channel. I just use it to watch videos and get on streams with people like y'all. Um, I
Uh,
will be. I will be in. I can't remember the name of that town. that we're supposed to be at tomorrow. But I'm singing tomorrow.
You are singing?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome. Please have a safe trip, my brother. Please be safe.
Yes.
Because I love you and I don't want anything to happen to you.
That's my first time out singing in a very long time.
Well, I wish you luck, my friend and brother, and hope that everything goes well for you. I hope that you're safe.
Oh,
I hope
yeah.
you stay safe. God bless you.
Yeah,
I love
stay
you,
safe.
PvP. I
Yeah.
hope that you guys can make it. I hope you guys can make it to Gorilla's Sunday watch party. I believe he's still doing it for Man of the Year with the Robin Williams movie there. Because that'll be my last appearance for the next 2 weeks. So there. So if you guys want to come by his watch party, it's a good movie. I like Man of the Year. I like that one. That's probably an underrated Robin Williams film.
Is that the
I
one
do
where
enjoy
Robin is like a robot or something?
In Man of the Year?
That
Yeah,
was
I think so.
Bicentennial Man.
Oh no, that was Bicentennial Man. Was that one?
Okay.
No, we own Bicentennial Man. That's a great film.
I
Man
lose
of the
track.
Year is where he's running for president.
Okay, I lose track. I
he's
lost
running
track
for
of Robin
president.
Williams films, to be honest.
Well, in Bicentennial Man, just to say quickly, that one had Sam Neill, and Sam Neill did a great performance in that
Oh,
film.
Sam Neill was a great
Besides
actor.
Robin. Yeah,
That
he
was
was
the
awesome.
guy in Jurassic Park, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. He Dr. Grant Allen. He was great.
Oh, fuck yeah. Jurassic Park's a great
Dr.
film.
Alan Grant, yeah.
Sam Neill was great in that. He was
You know who I
awesome in that
miss?
film.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel. You know who I was really glad to see when they brought back, when they brought the two casts together for the last Dominion.
Yeah.
I love seeing Laura Dern. She looked good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Laura Dern.
I never saw Jurassic Park Dominion. I only saw Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3.
I gotta say, Daniel.
But I mean, when they did.
Yeah. But I didn't want to watch Jurassic Park. Well, the new one, the new one, the first one of the new ones, because I thought it was a reboot. I thought, oh, they were rebooting it and they threw the continuity out the window.
I just wanted to say to Daniel, the first Jurassic Park, the original.
No, that's not.
The original Jurassic Park, I think, was early 90s.
Yeah, 1993.
Yeah, I was at art school and I went with a girlfriend, and we watched it, and we had our fucking
no, it
minds
wasn't a
blown.
reboot.
It was so good. It was so good on the big screen. It was like, holy shit, these dinosaurs.
Yeah, I loved it.
The dinosaurs are like so real, right?
Well,
it was so well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, very beautiful practical effects. There was almost no CGI in there.
Yeah, it was incredible. And then, of course, that famous scene at the end with the T-Rex. It was like, holy crap, this is so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the video games. The video games for Super Nintendo were really good. I remember going to Blockbuster all the time, buying or renting the video games and bring it home and play it. So much fun.
Wow.
Those were the days.
Did you play the role of T-Rex?
No, I never did. I was always Dr.
Because you could play for what I remember is you could play the characters, right? Or you could play the animals. You could play the reptiles.
I think I just play the T-Rex and eat everybody. I'm kind of like laid back in real life.
I thought that Daniel might play T-Rex.
I think in a video game, I just want to be the aggressor that killed everybody.
Okay.
Just for a change of pace, right? Because I'm usually pretty laid back.
Okay, let me go ahead and finish here with Daniel, and then I think we'll close it out today.
Yeah,
go ahead, Daniel. Tell us what your future plans are, my friend.
I got nothing in the future, but I'm usually doing videos with Steampunk. My friend Steampunk Star Raisin. You can find him on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, and he does videos. No, we talk
And
about.
I've seen your videos, and they're really good. I really like them. So you guys should definitely check out Steampunk Star Raisin when he interacts with Daniel. And they're really interesting philosophical discussions. I really did like them.
Yeah,
So
we
just
talk
saying.
about political, what's going on in the world, and we talk about movies and video games and anything really.
Yeah. So are there any future ones coming up for you, my friend?
Well, it really depends on what he wants to do, when he wants to do it, because he sometimes he can be pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I can call him and try to say let's do a cast, but it really depends on him, like when he's free.
Yeah, I did ask him if. Thank you, Daniel. Um, yeah, I did ask Steampunk if he'd like to collaborate with us. To come back and be the first Friday. So
Just want to mention, Daniel mentioned steampunk, and there is a channel on YouTube that's been throwing up a lot of Wild Wild West
I believe
episodes.
if I'm correct, so that would be fun.
And Wild
Yeah.
Wild West is one of those shows from the 60s that is often credited to be one of the early examples of steampunk because it takes place in, like, I think it's the 1880s when President Grant was the president in the White House. And it's got
Yeah.
it's got James West and his partner Artemis Gordon, and they're like a couple of secret agent dudes. So it's almost like James Bond meets the Wild West. It's very cool because they have a lot of cool gadgets and guns and shit. And it definitely, I think, is one of the early examples of steampunk. If you guys want to check it out, damn, I wish I could remember the channel because he's put like probably a lot of the first season up, but I can't remember right now. But I can always, send it on Twitter to you, dudes. So.
Well, I know.
Okay, I put the channel in the private chat if you want to check it out. Anybody? PvP.
Oh,
You can
great!
check it out if you want.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Yeah, he's got it lined up there. So that I appreciate that, Daniel. That's very helpful.
That's not the channel I'm thinking of, but that's cool.
Okay. Well, I guess that should do it for us. I know we're all tired, and it's been a very long 24 hours, a very long day for us and for everyone that was associated, that got to know Gill, James Ravel, also known as Cardinal Sin. I do appreciate Raquel SSG 2211 coming on the panel. I hope she can do some future streams with us. PvP, and Jay, my brothers in arms, and Daniel, my brother in arms. You guys are always welcome, to come here and discuss and to keep me going. Because if I drop out, I know I depend on all three of you guys to help me out. And
Jay,
you do a great job. And of course, Lemon Pie, who's always been our wonderful moderator. Yeah. Yeah, Dan. Go ahead.
You should check out Steampunk's video right here.
Oh, I will. I will, Daniel. Well, I'm subscribed to his channel, so I've actually checked some of those. Yeah, I've checked. I've actually hit the like and on some of those videos that you and him do together. So yes, I make sure I checked on that, and I like I said, I talked to him in, I think it was either in the underground or it was on his channel itself. And I told him, I said, I'd love to collaborate. And he sent me a message back and he said, yeah, the three of us should all do stuff together. So, and I said, well, yeah, you can come to my topic stream and then I go to your stream and we'll all join together. So that'd be a a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that.
No, Steampunk has never been in the underground before.
Oh, really? Okay, then it must have been his own channel I talked to him on then. I thought he went to the underground sometimes.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Yeah, it must have been his own channel.
I just want to mention that I put
Sure.
the last thing in the private chat, which is a UFO episode that he's posted because he's got all of UFO series on his channel, and he's also doing Wild Wild West as well. So that was just the easiest way to do him. I just picked a UFO episode, and that'll pretty much give you the episode and his channel if you guys want to check it out. It's a
That's
really good
awesome.
channel,
Everybody
actually.
check.
Yeah, he's got the entire UFO episodes, all 26, in great
Yeah, I'm just
quality.
waiting for my microphone to come back there.
And now he's basically done most of season 1 of the Wild Wild West too. So this guy's pretty awesome. If you want to check him out, Wild Wild West is a great series, though.
Okay, so right now oh, it is. I loved it. Not the movie with Will Smith and crap. Not so much.
Oh, fuck
that was a good movie. I liked it. It was a good movie.
Will Smith.
No,
it's crap. Nothing
They should have made a sequel. They should have made a sequel.
They should have just killed it.
Why?
I mean, when I watched it, I was like, "Oh, it was such a good movie. I want a sequel. I want a sequel."
Oh wow! No, Will Smith. That was garbage. I'm sorry. It was garbage. Hey, they did two sequels actually to the original series with Ross Martin, and then Ross Martin has a heart attack and died. So they never did anything after that.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, he passed away. Right.
Yeah, he had very bad. Well, actually, he had serious heart attack in season 4, and he missed some episodes where they had to get another partner with Jim West for a while.
Right. Okay. Just for a moment, PvP, I just want to make sure I get everybody in before my mic goes out again. Joe's Atmosphere, thank you so much for coming by. Lemon Pie, it's always great to see you, my friend. Master Moderator, you are. We had D.D. Myers Jr. was here as our first time visit. Thank you so much. We also had the Time Prophet. And of course, we had Raquel, SSG 2211 was in our panel tonight. So again, Raquel, thank you so much. And next time when we do this, please bring Moira Kelly with you too, because we would love to hear your opinions, everything that goes on. And LDG was here. He was drunk. But that's okay, LDG. We love you. We also had our friend Suzanne Eckstein. Thank you, Suzanne, for dropping by. We also had a new visitor, the Time Prophet. Time Prophet, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you stopping by us. Please check us out in future streams. Brad Wolf 07. I hope to see you along with Jay at Jet Nerdy tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, I love seeing you there, and you do play a mean game of Trek. So I appreciate you. And of course,
yeah, I'm going nowhere near that snake pit.
We all had, I believe, Gorilla Slim.
Mikey, like, maybe you should upgrade your internet or something.
Oops. I've been trying, Daniel, but we're in a dead zone. I'll explain it the next time I talk to you. Yeah. because it's a satellite thing. We just lost Jay.
Can I talk
Sorry,
to you?
Jay Aldrich. For just a few minutes, yeah, sure, Daniel. After we're done. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gap After Dark was here. Thank you, Gap. We also had Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Remember, check out Gorilla on his streams. He does with Pop Culture Curator and also PvP. The Lost in Space, horror with Nemesis of Eden. Then he does with PvP. He does the Gill's stream. Anti-derivative Jill was here briefly, so thank you, Jill, for coming by as well. Resolute Germ was here, so Resolute Germ, thank you for coming by as well. There's Germ. Let's see.
Here,
and I think that's everybody.
I would have said hi, but I didn't.
Yeah, well, she only came in for like a brief moment, I think it was. Yeah. And here's Jim. Hi, Jim's Landscape, LLC, #1, Commodore Productions. And Hail Lemon. It's good to see you, Jim. We were just about ready to shut it down, but I appreciate you being here, Jim. Check out his Ferengi repair video. Also his pet videos that he does, his puppies and everything. So very cute stuff. So, all right. Well, thank you everyone for coming by tonight and honoring the wonderful man, Cardinal Sin, also known as Gill. I really appreciate it. I have over 100 subscribers now, more than enough. I'm totally happy about that. So to every one of you that subscribe to my channels, thank you again. You all are amazing. PvP and Daniel and Jay, I love you guys. You guys have always helped me out on my streams and my topics, and you're much appreciated. As well as Lemon Pie, and of course my beautiful wife Suzanne, who overlooks and helps us out too. So appreciate that. And the people that came by tonight, I hope you guys can come by again. Like I said, we're going to take some personal time, Suzanne and I, for the next 2 weeks, but we will be back October 6th, which is Friday night, same time. PvP, should I do the next one about 9 p.m. Eastern, or should I go ahead and do it again at 10 o'clock?
What day are we talking about?
Friday, October 6th.
Actually, Friday's probably pretty much good at any time, but
well, what would be a good time?
Well, what times are you talking about?
Well, I could go with 9 p.m. Eastern, like we normally did, except today was like an exception, obviously, because everything going on the way it was going to hell. But yeah, that's putting it mildly, right? But
if you just want to do the regular time, that's fine, Mikey.
Okay. Well, I deem your opinions very important, PvP, as I do for all our.
Yeah, if you want to do 7 Pacific, I'm always good with that on a Friday. I should be available.
Okay, that's totally cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting really tired because I should have done laundry because I have the barbecue tomorrow. I gotta wash a shirt and some shorts, but I'll do that in the morning when I get up. But right now, I think I'm gonna take one more drink and crash.
PvP.
Hello.
Yes.
Are you on Discord?
Well, get some rest if you need to go PvP.
I'm not on Discord actually. I'm kind of an old school guy. Like, I'm not very good at this tech stuff. Did they screw something up on Facebook? Because I used to go on Facebook and I could chat with all my friends, and I went on there like a week ago. I couldn't find nothing as to how to chat with people. It seemed really messed up. So
their messenger, yeah, the Facebook messenger is very majorly screwed up. Yeah, no, it's screwed up.
Yeah, I couldn't find messenger at all anymore. There were like friends that I really love that I haven't talked to in like 6 months, and I couldn't find messenger anywhere. I looked and I looked and I looked, It was all like business this and business that, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? It really pissed me off. So I just gave up after a while, but
lemon pie
it's
has
sad.
Ganji. Well, now we know. Ganji. Now we know that eggnog is how it's pronounced backwards.
That sounds like some kind of war cry. Well, I'll have to remember that when I buy eggnog in 6 weeks from now. I'll have to go Ganji when I go to the checkout. Scare the hell out of the cashier.
Yeah, but if you say Ganji, you're gonna have to raise the sword.
Oh,
just make sure it's a fake one.
God.
Otherwise, they might call the police and shoot you out the spot.
That's hilarious.
Ganji!
Well, the good thing in Canada, the police probably wouldn't shoot you. They might put you in handcuffs and haul you away to the drink tank, but they probably would